Yeah, Harley-Davidson of Nassau County is rolling Laconia. That's right, giving you a chance to win a brand new 2021 Electric Glide Harley-Davidson motorcycle and many more prizes, including a trip to the Laconia Motorcycle Rally. Pack those saddlebags and get ready to roll. Harley-Davidson of Nassau County has got your rolling Laconia voucher. Swing by the dealership today, pick up the voucher, register to win, and while you're in the dealership, download the app and increase your chances to win. I'm Jesse James Dupree, along with the VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars Organization, and Harley-Davidson of Nassau County. We are proud to be rolling Laconia. While you're in the dealership, check out the new line of 2021 model Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Absolutely incredible. God reached out of the heavens and touched the heads of the new Milwaukee 8 engines. And don't forget to pick up your rolling Laconia voucher and register to win big. Harley-Davidson of Nassau County is rolling Laconia. Pa-pow! What's up, everybody? What's going on?
That'll wake up the building.
Well, you know what?
Oh,
They got to know we're in the building.
I think you just declogged something.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I'll get to that in a second. Okay.
figured you would.
That's pissing me off. You have no idea.
Literally.
But we have a awesome show for you guys tonight, man. We have in-studio guests. Okay, I'm going to give it a shot at this one.
Good luck.
We have Larry. Hold on, I wrote this down. Altos.
You got it. You got it.
Larry Altos?
Nice.
I got it right?
Wow.
You got it right.
Larry Altos, who owns Harley-Davidson of Nassau County. What's up, Larry? How are you?
What's up, brother? Johnny
I'm wearing
Rizzo.
the shirt that you gave me. I don't know if you noticed that.
I see that.
I should have walked past purposely.
Oh, me too.
And like just,
I wanted it too.
I wore mine yesterday. Look at that.
I want one of these new shirts over here.
They're coming out. The new shirts, hopefully by Wednesday, we get the new shirts.
Hell yeah.
If tonight's show is good, you get one.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you want to talk into the blue light on the side of the mic so we can hear you good.
All right. On the side
you
like
go.
this?
There you go.
Better?
We can hear you great, man. So now, Larry, you own Harley-Davidson. A Harley-Davidson dealer.
A
How many
dealership.
people
Harley
pray,
Davidson.
they wish for that?
I know. That first thing. Yeah, we got live. Who owns Harley-Davidson coming on the show? The Harley-Davidson?
Yeah.
that was the case. Like, yo, clean this place up really good.
Yeah.
It's only Belmont. No, but that's a great dealership, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh, thanks, man.
I gotta tell you, I love it. You know, I bought my Road Glide there, and Michael bought his Fat Boy there.
Yep.
And you know, it's like I always say on the show, it's like a family when you go into that place. You walk in there, you know everybody. You got the coffee machine. Everyone wants to help you. You get that girl with the big smile at the front door.
Yeah, that would be Ellen. Shout out to Ellen.
Alan, right?
But that's what we go for, you know. So
Yeah.
I remember the first day when we met,
Yeah.
and you bought your bike.
Yes, you remember that day, right?
Yeah, you were there with your wife.
Yep.
And
Honestly,
when
what'd
we
you
talked-
think of him?
You know what? He told me he had the show, and I was like,
You're like, oh boy, tire kicker,
Here's
tire
another
kicker.
one. Another one.
Here I am.
Another guy with a show. All right.
Yeah.
Step to the left. You know. No. But no, when I went to Texas to the Texas Iron Rally, and they had a Harley Davidson dealership set up in the woods, in the middle of the woods. It wasn't like it was just a tent, but they were just selling T-shirts and stuff like that. You know.
Cool.
So I bought a shirt. Yeah, I bought a couple, whatever. Put it in the bag, packed it back in the tent we were in. Packed my bags, flew home. You know, opened the bag, show my wife what I bought from Texas. Yeah, I got you a candle, I got you this, I got the T-shirt. So I got the T-shirt I got for myself, and there's a big security tag on it. So I'm like, now what am I gonna do?
Nice.
So I said, let me go over to the Harley Davidson. All right, let me go over to Nassau and see if they can help me out.
Yeah, I forgot about that, but you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah. And we didn't have the right remover for that type of tag.
right.
So I had to bring it down to the shop and
Right.
cut the thing off.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus, that's funny.
And I saw this Road Glide, and I was like, oh my God, I got to have this bike. I got to have it. Yeah. And Dawn's like, well, you know, you got your Fat Boy. I don't love my Fat Boy. And I never thought in this world that I would trade that bike in for anything. I made that bike. I customized it to myself with the pipes and everything. I loved my Fat Boy. But when I saw the Road Glide and I got on it, I'm like, oh, this is the bike.
And that was the conversation that we had. I remember
Yes.
telling you, when you go to a touring bike, and especially the Road Glide, you know, it's a whole other world. Yeah.
It is a whole other world.
Yeah.
And then I bought the bike and I brought it home. I was like, that ride home, I was in heaven. And I don't think I ever rode my Fat Boy as much in one day that I did the Road Glide. We were everywhere. When me and my wife first got on the bike the first time, we went out to Montauk. Oh, one day. Montauk, Greenport, and we ended up at the Salt Shack
Nice.
over there at the Jones Beach over there. So we just kept riding. We didn't want to stop. It was great.
Yeah, and if you remember, that was the conversation we were having because your wife was there, and I said, you know, you guys ride together and
Yeah.
whatever, and you were on the Fat Boy, and I was like, when you go to this thing, you guys are gonna ride more, ride together more, be less tired.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But you know what?
It's easier for a passenger too. It's definitely.
Oh, yeah.
a
Well,
lot
I upgraded
nicer.
the seat
it's
and
a whole
all that
different
stuff like that.
ballgame.
So the bike is so comfortable now. It's
No
beautiful.
doubt.
But I will say, though, that when his bike broke down, and I will thank you, Harley, you guys took care of
Thank you
Michael.
again. Also, yeah.
Awesome service over there. Then I took his bike home. I rode it home.
He did.
And did I miss my Fat Boy? I did.
Yeah.
It was like running a toy, though. It was like I was on a toy.
It's because
And
it's
all
so
I-
low. That's why.
And all I kept
Compared to his
saying
bike.
the whole way home was, son of a bitch, this kid got a nice bike. I love this bike. I love it.
You know, it's funny. Like I rode here tonight on my chopper,
Uh-huh.
and the chopper doesn't handle.
No.
Nope.
It's not comfortable.
But it's fast.
But man, you know what? I'm riding the touring bike all the time, but every once in a while I get on the chopper,
Right?
and I love it. I love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
From here to there.
Now,
That's
what,
it.
kind,
Exactly,
what,
that's
what kind
it,
of chopper are we talking about? What do you got?
It's a big dog. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the big dog.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
A big dog. What's that?
The big dog. You know those. You were looking at those down in Daytona. It has the oversized gas tank.
Yeah, it does. It's
Right?
got that like stretch tank.
Yeah.
And long front end.
Yeah,
Oh, one of those. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see it.
You know, you look
Nice.
cool, but you know, how far are you gonna go on that?
It's a bar hopper, basically.
It's a total ball.
But you know what?
Jericho Turnpike's a good road for it.
You know,
Yeah.
go down Lockfield.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? It's great, man. The shop is great. The service is great. You know, and you always got a full stock of bikes in there.
Always.
New
What you're
and
expanding
used.
too, right? I mean, when they expand, it's going to be insane.
oh yeah, we
That
we
is
need the room.
Crazy.
Yeah, definitely need to. You guys got a lot of bikes.
You know what you were saying. What you're going to do to that place is it's going to be really nice.
Oh, it's gonna be open soon.
Really? That fast, huh?
Yeah, no, probably maybe another couple months.
Wow. So now, what are you just making it extending the Harley I know you had those Vander. What do you call those things?
Vanderhall.
Those Vanderhalls.
Yeah, Vanderhalls.
I don't know how to really put a finger on those things yet. Like, do I like it? I don't know. It's
You got to drive
It's
one.
different.
Exactly.
Cool.
You got to drive.
you know, it reminds me of like driving like an old-fashioned car with the wood steering wheel, and you know. But it looks like a really cool thing to ride.
Yeah, it's very retro cool, but
Yeah.
but you know it's a whole different experience. So yeah,
Yeah.
we need room. We want to get those off to one side, and we got some other little brands and stuff that we want to get down the end.
Right?
And we need more room for service. We our service department is just killing it.
Really?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, it's really, I went there, you guys were busy, and really it's awesome stuff. Really awesome stuff. So now you're involved with this Jesse James giveaway to guitar,
oh yeah,
right? So when are we doing this?
we're doing that Saturday, May 22nd. So that's this Saturday.
So we'll be there for
Oh,
that.
Yeah,
We will be there for that.
yeah, that'd be great if you could make it.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I'll
we,
be off work. I'll be there.
we will
Awesome.
definitely be there.
Yeah.
And so now if somebody wants, I know we've been playing the commercial like always, playing the commercial. So this is explain to some people who maybe haven't seen it yet, how they're going to win the guitar, and there's other prizes as well.
Oh yeah. Actually, what's really cool is that Jesse James Dupree, which is who's supposed to call in tonight. I was just texting him,
Yeah.
and he confirmed. He
Yes,
said he's in.
He's
so-
in 8:30. Jesse James Dupree
yeah.
from Jackal is calling in the show.
Yeah. So he kind of got me into this. I spoke with Jesse, and they're doing what's called Rolling Laconia.
Okay.
Rolling Laconia is a very cool thing. They're going to give away an Electric Glide Standard.
Wow.
Yeah, so someone's getting a new touring bike. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're giving away a trip to Laconia.
Nice.
So so you got Bike Week in Sturgis, another trip they're giving away.
Plus
and-
hotels and money, right?
yeah,
Also?
yeah. They got you get well, it depends which place. One is Laconia, one Sturgis. They got hotel on one. They got campgrounds on another.
Wow.
You get we're gonna be giving away this weekend a guitar that's autographed by Jesse James. So that's pretty cool.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
wow. What
That-
time does it start Saturday?
Well, you have to register. So anyone coming down to the dealership, we have entry blanks and stuff. So you register for this, and then on Saturday at 3:00, May 22nd, we're gonna give away the electric guitar that he signed, and then we got the trip to Sturgis. We're giving away that trip. Wristbands to gives you access to all the concerts down there when
That's
you're hanging out.
huge.
Wow. Yeah, that's
That's huge. That is a big deal.
Yeah, they did it right. So
Yeah.
so we're able to give away all that stuff, and it's gonna be a good time. We got swag bags and all that kind of
Right.
giveaways.
Just the concerts alone in Sturgis, they're major concerts. That's one thing I always say, like Daytona. I love Daytona, is one of my favorite ones. That one in Panama City are my two favorite bike events. But you don't get those really, like in Sturgis, it's like, venue after venue after venue, big band, it's awesome, so I definitely got to get out there. I'm thinking about this year, hopefully getting out there. But that's a big trip for me.
Where is it?
That's Sturgis
Where?
in North Dakota.
North Dakota. Oh.
So you got to get off, I need at least 2 weeks off of work.
That's my problem.
That's
yeah.
the problem.
Yeah, I go. I go to Daytona, but Sturgis, it's always right in the height of my season.
Yeah,
It's hard to get away.
it is a tough one.
Yeah.
It is a tough one, man. But wow. So we got Jesse James calling in at 8:30, right? And then we have Jimmy,
Jimmy Fennell.
right, from the Fire Riders coming on the show. Very excited. He got some stuff he wants to talk about. And then
Myrtle Beach,
just back from Myrtle Beach. You went to Myrtle?
Myrtle, Daytona,
Yeah. Wow.
Sturgis.
Give him the mic.
What?
Want to give him a mic?
No, not yet. We're gonna come to him. We'll save you. Okay. So how did you get started with owning a Harley Davidson deal? Like, how did you get involved?
Oh, I grew up in the dealership, and I started. My father was a dealer.
Right.
He had a store in Brooklyn. And,
Okay.
So I was a little kid, sweeping the floor.
Right.
That's
Right.
where I started.
So I guess you started
Washing-
riding.
Oh yeah. Oh, so I started riding. I was probably about 7, 8, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did they close the gates and then you started riding around, sat on a couple? I'll sweep out the back room, Dad. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's like-
Vroom, vroom, vroom,
Yeah.
vroom, vroom. That's it. I started driving a truck when I was younger. My father, go up in the warehouse. Next thing you know, I'm starting the trucks up,
Yeah.
backing them out, going around the block once, going around the block twice, and next thing you know, I'm stuck in it ever since.
Going to Jersey. Going to Jersey once.
Yeah, and staying there now. So, but it's fantastic though that you've been around bikes your whole life. What's your favorite bike to ride?
You know what? I I like older bikes, so
Right.
I have a collection of old stuff, and probably my favorite bike to ride is a 1939 flathead.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a 39 flathead. It's a 74 cubic inch, so it's a bigger flathead,
Right.
and it's a big twin, and the bike is just it's such a nice bike to ride. It's rigid, but it's got a pogo seat, like a police style seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's comfortable as hell.
You think?
I'll go anywhere with that thing. And it's flathead, but I keep up with traffic, 70, 80.
Wow.
Thing is, yeah, I'm telling you.
How many bikes do you actually own?
Probably like, I don't know, 6 bikes. something
Really?
Like that, yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now you were talking about. Sorry, John.
Get it.
You were talking about you're going to be hanging bikes or something in the new showroom.
Yeah.
That's not going to be any of your bikes, though, right?
It's going to be my bikes.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
What do you
wow,
mean?
that's
Yeah, yeah.
cool.
So what if you want to ride one?
That's the
Hey,
thing.
Bob, go get that one down for me.
Quick
would you?
pulley
You know,
system.
you might be interested in this. At that car show that we were at, there was this guy. He had this really cool camera, and he did a nice video on my bike. And he says he's looking for vintage bikes to film, to take nice videos of.
Yeah, it's on like the tripod that like zooms around. I mean,
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome
it really
video.
came
I'll
out
show
nice.
you.
Yeah, I got some real old stuff. Some stuff you're not really going to ride.
Right.
No.
I got a 1942 WLA. That's an army bike
Oh, okay.
that actually saw active
Really?
service. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Very
And,
interesting.
but it's all original, So,
Really?
and I don't restore my stuff. So it's the way it came
Wow.
back on a ship from overseas.
Really?
That's the way the bike
Wow,
is.
and you got, like,
it's
a history on it?
100%. What's that?
You got like a history on it.
I do have
Like
a little history.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
actually.
That is cool. That's
that just
cool
makes
stuff.
it more, valuable. Actually, obviously, collectors or even just to there's a little story about
Yeah,
it.
you know what? That doesn't matter to me really. It's just I just love owning them,
Right.
and that bike is a flat. That's reliable. I mean, if I get that one, going again, that one would actually I could ride. But I'm gonna put it up in the new on display in the new side of the building.
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
That's gonna
Now,
be
do you
really
know how to
nice.
work on these things?
I do. I'm the son of a mechanic, so I have
There
to
you
know how to
go.
work on these things.
Okay, there you
So,
go. You see, I always say this. Look, we do a motorcycle radio show. I ain't gonna build you a bike.
I might.
I can't. He might.
Maybe.
You know what? I like going to the events. I like being in the biker world, the biker lifestyle. I like doing a show about it. Ask me to fix something on my bike, I'll call my stone on my buddy Randy.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think you
it.
put air in a tire.
No, you can't. I had to do it.
yeah, but you got this cool radio show.
That's true.
True.
No, I can, but at the time I had a gut that was bigger than this.
That's true.
I couldn't bend over to do it. So I'm like, Michael, do me a favor. Put the man there for me, right?
No, my father he's my father's 80 this year, so
Oh, wow.
shout out to
Nice.
Marty.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Marty.
Yeah. So, but he was really I don't say to me, he's a legendary Harley mechanic.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I grew
Is
up
he,
around.
is he still in the world? Is he still ride or
No, he's not riding.
no?
Well, you know what he'll ride?
What?
He'll ride my flathead with a hand shift.
Really?
Yeah, he'll get on that and ride around like he's a kid.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's awesome now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah,
That is great.
It's pretty cool. But he started right out of our garage. So
Okay.
he was a mechanic and he could fix Harleys.
There you go.
So people would come, all hours of the night, coming to, our neighbors didn't like us too much.
Do any neighbors really like Harley owners?
No, I know my neighbor doesn't like me.
Oh.
Right? When you go to the dealership, I've seen him there.
Yeah. He comes in and if you have a question about an older bike, he's the guy because
He's the guy that, exactly.
Cool.
And if you got a question about a newer bike, don't ask me because I'll just say, hey, get on it and ride it. That's it. But that's great, man. That's great. You've been around in your whole life. You have a dealer, and you ever think about opening another one? Or
Yeah, you know what? I'm really happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Just it's the best time of my work day is just being on the showroom floor. And if it's more than what it is now, then I think it's too much. Other people want more
Right.
than one Harley store. I don't know. That's
right.
it's not really my
Right.
my design.
Well, no, right. The one you have now is great. You look like you're always busy. Every time I go near it or past it, it is busy,
Mm-hmm.
which is
That's a
great.
fact.
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, we've had like a surge of business after coming out of the tragedy of COVID and all
Right.
that.
Everyone wants to
And
ride.
and we don't know what's going to be.
Mhm.
And then people are buying toys. They're buying these Harleys because people want to get out and they want to ride.
Yeah, they do.
Exactly.
I mean, there's nothing like the fresh air hitting your face and being on a bike. It's the closest to flying you'll ever get without actually flying. All right? No, that's the way it is.
It's like try to explain that to people who don't ride.
Yeah, either
Can't.
the people who ride understand or a dog. That's it.
A
All right?
dog?
A dog that has his head out the window.
Yes.
That's it. There's only two that really get
Way
it.
to look at it.
You know? No. But so, what's next for you?
Well, we have some cool stuff coming up. I'm not plugging stuff, but
No,
it's just,
plug
it's fun.
away.
No, it's not. It's just fun stuff. If we have the giveaways that you're gonna be at this
Right.
Saturday, but we have a police rodeo show.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
coming up.
That's
So
awesome.
We did that once before the pandemic, and people loved it. I loved it because I did the police training with Nassau County Police Department. They have a training, instructor, and man, you learn stuff.
Yeah.
that you could be riding your whole life.
Yeah.
And they teach you how to maneuver slow speed,
Uh-huh.
which
Yeah.
is actually really hard. And
It
you're doing
is.
it with a touring bike.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty cool. So we do a rodeo show. That one's coming up June. I'll look it up. But we have that going on where
Awesome.
a lot of police officers and other people who do their they have competitions.
Right, yeah.
So that's
I've seen that before. That's some wild stuff to watch. And you're like, there has to be a special bike they use, and they're not.
No.
You know, it's just, they know how to do it.
I was practicing some slow maneuvers today, and I almost lost it. I was this close, but I kept it up.
Was that inside the living room of your house, or was it?
No, I was
Oh,
at
okay.
Sunken Meadow. I went to Sunken Meadow.
Let me do a quick shout out to some people out there. What's up, Gary Michaels? Debbie Stundle? Oh, Deborah is on.
You better be
KJ
careful
Chris
with that.
Beckins from the Abate. is
Oh, he's
watching
down
the
in
show.
Washington, actually. He
Yeah.
just
The
said,
Abate
right?
is down in Washington right now.
What do you say? I can't.
So
go
I don't
back.
think they're going to be making the bike night for us. You got to come to one of our bike nights.
oh, no doubt.
Yeah, we're actually having axe throwing this Wednesday.
Yes.
Some of the guys come in with his truck and throw the axe.
I haven't seen that
We're
before.
not
Bike
liable.
night. That's cool.
Yeah. They're actually going to have Johnny stand on the end and catch the axe.
Yeah.
Before it hits.
Larry Job is awesome. What's up, Larry?
Put an apple on
Bob
his head.
Sands.
You're going to put the apple on your head?
The apple, exactly. Oh, Chris Becker said they will be there.
Oh, okay.
But excellent. All right.
nice.
Hey, Larry. All right, so let's go to commercial real quick, and when we come back, it's going to be almost time for Jesse James Dupree to call in the show to talk about what's going on. All right, so we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Share the show for us. Hit it, Mike.
This is Lisa from Mushwear Custom Embroidery. You're watching Motorcycle Mayhem Radio.
Hey everybody, what's happening? This is Snake from Skid Row, and you're watching Motorcycle Mayhem Radio.
Hey, I'm Dee Snyder from Twisted Sister reminding you to look for motorcyclists. Do you know someone who rides motorcycles? You would look out for them. If you're making a left turn, look for motorcyclists. There's a human being on that machine.
Hi, I'm Ron. I manage talent and I'm a producer. And I ride a motorcycle.
Brought to you by Long Island Debate, American Bikers for Awareness, Training, and Education. Look twice, save a life. There's a human being on that machine.
Custom Embroidery. You're watching Motorcycle Mayhem Radio.
I've been riding these Long Island roads for over 3 decades now. Had a lot of different bikes, met a lot of riders, managed to love every minute of it. That is, until I came across a driver who wasn't paying attention. Or even worse, driving like I didn't exist. Like you, I've seen my share of the tragic results of motorcycle accidents. I know what to do in the aftermath. I'm Mike Levine Esquire, and I'm one of you.
Get a lawyer who shares the road with you. Motorcycle Mike's your man.
This is D. Snyder. Yeah, you know me, and you're watching and listening to Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. It's a two-wheel thing.
I'm Lorenzo Lamas, reminding you to look for motorcyclists. Do you know somebody who rides motorcycles? You would look out for them. If you're making a left turn, look for motorcyclists. There's a human being on that machine.
Hi, my name is Mitch. I'm a trial lawyer.
And I ride a motorcycle.
Brought to you by Long Island Debate, American Bikers for Awareness, Training, and Education. Look twice, save a life. There's a human being on that machine.
Here we are at Dickie's Barbecue in Freeport, and these ribs are off the chain. You got, come here. Look at this. Look at those beans are amazing. Cream of spinach. Everything is made right here on property. Awesome stuff. Get down here to Dickie's Barbecue. I don't know the exact address, but we're on Sunrise Highway in Freeport, right next to First Leather, MFG. Get down here and check it out. Freeport, Long Island. Love it. Good shit.
So the address?
Here, Harley-Davidson of Nassau County is rolling Laconia. That's right, giving you a chance to win a brand new 2021 Electric Glide Harley-Davidson motorcycle and many more prizes, including a trip to the Laconia Motorcycle Rally. Pack those saddlebags and get ready to roll. Harley-Davidson of Nassau County has got your rolling Laconia voucher. Swing by the dealership today, pick up the voucher, register to win, and while you're in the dealership, download the app and increase your chances to win. I'm Jesse James Dupree, along with the VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars Organization, and Harley-Davidson of Nassau County. We are proud to be rolling Laconia. While you're in the dealership, check out the new line of 2021 model Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Absolutely incredible. God reached out of the heavens and touched the heads of the new Milwaukee 8 engines. And don't forget to pick up your rolling Laconia voucher and register to win big. Harley-Davidson of Nassau County is rolling Laconia. Pa-pow!
Here we are, the Michael Dot Helmet Company. We're with Mad Dog, Big Dog, right here.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Man, we're just kicking it here. We always have a really great show. And
Yeah, I see that. Every time we come by here, you got people here buying helmets. You got a hell of an awesome stock here. Show the stock, Mike. Look at all the stock. You get any size helmet you need?
And these were all full this morning. We're going to plug them every morning.
Wow.
And we sell right at 1,000 helmets. 1,000 helmets in one of these shows. So,
Really?
yeah.
Wow, 1,000 helmets.
We always do.
And we're proud to announce the brand new Mayhem helmet from Michael Dot Helmets. Look at this thing. It's a beautiful helmet. Wow, look at that. I'm so honored that our name is on this helmet. That's something amazing.
Well, you know, when I came out with this helmet, I had a lot of requests for a German-style helmet. and of course we hadn't given it a name. And I just, we had done the show one night with you, and I'm thinking, Mayhem. I thought it appropriate for a German helmet, calling it the Mayhem.
Absolutely.
Just right. And I checked it. There's no copyrights or anything like that on the helmet for that, and there is now.
All right, so come get your helmet today. Get your Mayhem helmet. Plus, we got many, many more helmets. Look at all the helmets you can get. Now, these helmets are so light, right? And they're DOT. So that's the important part right there, DOT. And when you wear them, it's like not wearing anything at all. So definitely check out Michael.Helmet Company. You can go online at michael.helmetcompany.com.
We making a little ad?
Yes, I am.
You guys in Long Island, Suffolk, Harley Davidson, go down there and talk to them about finding a Microdot helmet because they're almost on board. I think it's going to be great.
Oh, yeah. And for promo code MMR, you get a 10% discount on the helmet?
10%, yeah.
Any helmet?
Any helmet. You take your choice.
Any helmet, go MMR, promo code, get a helmet. What if they go to Suffolk County? Harley, by the way. That's going to be there now. Right? All right, well, hey, definitely check out Michael.Helmets on Facebook, on Instagram.
We're on Instagram, Facebook,
Twitter.
We've got TikTok.
TikTok.
We're on all, baby.
TikTok is going crazy lately, right?
It has been, yeah.
Check out Michael.Helmet Company. We're out.
I'm the naked cowboy, I'm the big daddy-o. You're watching Motorcycle Mayhem Rodeo. Starting at radio. We got time. Good thing we got time. Well, I'm the naked cowboy, Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. Get her done.
Awesome.
Hey, this is Scotty Austin from Saving Abel, and you're listening to Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. Keep rocking.
And we are back. We're actually going to get Jesse James on with a video chat instead of the phone call, which is going to be better. Once Jesse gets set up over there, he's going to come back. So, always something, Larry. Let me tell you something. Every week, we come in here, okay, on the Sunday, and we make sure everything's working good. And then we come back on Monday, we go live.
And shit happens.
And shit happens.
That's for sure.
Speaking of which, I have a complaint to make. I'm going to call every Monday someone stuffs the toilet bowl in the bathroom. We got two bathrooms. We got a man and a woman. Every Monday, I go into the bathroom, it's stuffed. I don't know why.
And you say
this is why I said you're the Howard Stern of motorcycle radio. Because
right?
You can just talk and talk and talk.
It never ends.
It never ends. We got Jesse.
All right, hold on. Let me add him in here.
Add Jesse in there.
Let me add him in here.
He's probably like, what kind of shit is this?
Yeah, what kind of shit show is this?
There he is. All right, I like the gold records behind him.
Wait, we can't
Oh,
hear
now
you
he's
yet.
gonna
We
show
can't
off.
hear you quite yet.
There you
Now
are.
we do. What's
hey,
up?
ladies and gentlemen, Jesse James Dupree. How you doing, Jesse?
I'm doing good, man. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, you too, man. Sorry
How's it
about that. Our phone just died right in the middle of everything.
Hell, I get it, man. This is called rock and roll, right?
That's right, exactly.
Or should I say that's called mayhem?
Exactly. So, Jesse, you're part of the Rolling Laconia, and this is something that looks awesome, and I'm glad to be part of it too. Want to tell us a little bit about it?
Hold on a second. I got to ask you. Does it hurt to talk like that?
Well, let's face it. It hurts to listen, so it's gotta hurt to say it. I mean, we go,
No, this is just natural. It's natural.
Rolling Laconia.
That's a New Yorker thing.
Y'all put a lot of effort into talking. I'll tell you that. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I just had to ask that question.
That's okay. That's okay.
So I'm excited too. I mean, Larry and the Nassau Hardy. I mean, again, you couldn't find better partners than Larry and his dealership out there. And we've got a great event going on with the Harley Davidson Motor Company. I'm so proud to be working with both of them.
That's awesome, man. And it's a great thing you guys are doing too, man.
Yeah, it's awesome,
I mean, those
man.
prizes are just amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's a chance to get out to the dealership.
Yep.
And you grab your Rolling Laconia voucher, and I think I've got one right here because I'm going to register. But you got your Rolling Laconia voucher, and you swing in there, and you can drop your name in the box. There's a tear tab you can fill out, and then Larry's got some things he's giving away right there. But then you can go ahead and on the QR code and the .com, you can register to win a brand new 2021 Electric Glide Harley Davidson motorcycle, and many more prizes, including a trip to the Laconia Motorcycle Rally. So it's time to pack those saddlebags and ride.
Nice. Absolutely, and a trip to Sturgis as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, Michael Ballard and I, we have the Full Throttle Saloon, Pappy Hoyle Campground. It sets on 600 acres out in Sturgis, South Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
And we have an Olympic-sized swimming pool. We have 300 cabins, 1,000 RV hookups. We have a firing range where you can shoot 50 caliber guns and Uzi machine guns. And we bring in cars and vans for you to blow up. And the cool attraction for this year, for 2021, is Larry's going to be there for the whole week, and he's going to be wearing red thongs and a Viking helmet.
But wait, what about the target? No target on your back, though.
Which Larry are we talking about?
Well, I will mention another Larry to Jesse, because Jesse does know another Larry. Larry Jobe. Remember him? From Kentucky?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Vet City, where he got on the stage and made that. They signed the contract. He had to drink the bottle of Jesse's whiskey.
How do you know that guy is one of the most intense individuals I've ever
Yeah, he is.
He's a personal friend of mine. He's a great friend of mine. I was at that event. That was the Vet City event in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And that was a great event. You rocked it, my friend.
I ran into him in Daytona, and I was on a phone call. And he comes up and he taps me. And I turned around. I said, "Hey!" And he was standing there. And then he damn scooted off. It's like he didn't even want to damn talk to me. I'm going, "What the hell?" But he is. I'm telling you, that dude is. What a first class guy too. That was a great event he put on.
That was a great event, man. And he told me to tell you hello. I talked to him today. So hello from Larry.
Great guy. Tell him I said hey.
So I will.
That's a good
I'm
story.
sure he's watching right now. So Larry, he says hi.
So does he need an interpreter like I do?
No.
I think most people do.
What'd you say? I didn't. What was that?
I have the worst radio voice in the history of radio.
But it's iconic.
I have to.
It's iconic.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Well, what's crazy is when he calls me at 6 a.m., he sounds exactly like this. That intense, and I'm like, I'm dropping the kid. What? Hold on a second. What do you need? We're talking about 5 days away, and he's still like this. So it's.
After I sang a concert.
Now, if any one of you out there has never seen Jesse live, it's a show you got to see. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, the band is still as lethal as ever, and thank you for saying that. We we hit the stage every single show. We attack like it's Madison Square Gardens, and I'm hoping the city of Laconia, and because I want to talk about Laconia, and
sure.
You guys are on Long Island, and Laconia is your region's event. And I know there's a lot of people out there, a lot of customers from Harley-Davidson and Nassau County.
Sure.
I know a lot of customers have heard about Laconia. You've talked about Laconia, but you've never packed your saddlebags and went to Laconia.
Mhm.
So Larry's a nice guy. And I'm sure that if you've got a bike and you need to have it serviced so that you'll be ready to go to Laconia, he'll take care of you.
Absolutely.
If you don't have a bike, I'm sure Larry will be glad to sell you one.
Or two. Hey?
But there's a chance for you to win a trip to Laconia, and there's a chance for you to win a motorcycle. They're both sitting over there. Larry's got the keys to both, and all you got to do is get over there and register, because it's coming up in a few weeks. And the city of Laconia, we've all had a bastard of the year. I mean, the pandemic, and I mean, we're celebrating America's resilience that first full week of June up there, and we're going to be celebrating America's resilience, and we're going to be doing it with an event that is, it's almost 100-year-old event.
Yeah.
And I mean, and it's probably it may be, Larry, tell me if I'm wrong, it's probably America's oldest motorcycle gathering.
I think it is.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I'm not sure
Yeah,
if it's
and
the old.
so this rally belongs to Harley-Davidson of Nassau County, and so we want to get up there. We want to celebrate the lifestyle, and on the Saturday night at a place called the Exit. It's called the Drive-In. The Drive-In. It's right there across from the famous Weirs Beach sign.
Okay.
Everybody's seen that Weirs Beach sign.
Yeah.
If you Google Laconia Motorcycle Rally, you'll see the famous Weirs Beach sign.
Mm-hmm.
And right across from that is a place called the Drive-In. It's actually an old drive-in movie theater. But during the rally, we're going to pack that place full of vendors, and we're going to have a hell of an event on that last Saturday of the rally. And we're going to be giving away the motorcycle. We're going to be giving away the trip to Sturgis and some other goodies. The Hog Motorcycle Group, all the Harley Owners Group riders are going to be up there. They're actually, as far as I'm looking at it, we're going to let them say that they're hosting the damn thing. And it's going to be a great event. And we're wanting to get the word out because the city council in Laconia were following the governor's lead, and the governor had things locked down. But over the last couple of weeks, the city council took a vote right after the governor said that he was taking things back to normal. Thank God.
Oh, good.
And so we're going to, and I'm going to go ahead and give you permission right now that you can get on that motorcycle. You can crank it up and you can fire that thing up, kick them if you got them.
Mm-hmm.
And you can ride all the way from Long Island there, from Harley-Davidson to Nassau County. You can ride all the way from there to Laconia without a mask on.
Oh, yeah. You better. I don't understand why some people do.
That's the most ultimate social distancing is to own a motorcycle, a Harley-Davidson motorcycle.
Absolutely.
And so we're going to be celebrating. We're going to be riding. And if you ever make it up there one year, you'll want to go back year after year. And again, Larry's got everything you need. He's got the leather jackets and the boots and any excuse you can come up.
We got you covered.
Larry's got it.
Listen, Jesse, if you're there, Jesse, if you're at Laconia, it's a party.
There you go. No matter where he is, it's a party. Yeah. By the way,
I just want to say, and this weekend is the weekend that we're giving away the electric guitar that Jesse James Dupree signed.
Oh,
so
that's
he autographed
awesome.
it, and we're going to give it away at 3 o'clock.
That
on
would look
Saturday.
awesome in the studio here, right?
Yeah,
That would.
He was
I mean, that would look beautiful in the studio.
Well, you're going to be there. You can win it.
Yeah.
But he was really generous to send that guitar.
That was
and,
nice. Yeah, that's really cool.
That's what. Did we lose him, Mike?
No, he's on.
Are you on?
It's just that Larry's talking.
Oh, okay. That's
He's
awesome.
getting technical with his shots.
Yeah, Michael's showing off a little bit here. By the way, I see in the feed, thanks, Jane, that Laconia started in 1923.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
It's almost 100 years.
Yeah, that is.
That could be the oldest one.
A few times during the rally up there, and it's just what a great town, what great riding around there. And the Harley-Davidson Motor Company is going to be setting out and doing they'll be doing demos up over at the racetrack. So either whether you swing by Larry's place over there at Harley-Davidson in Nassau County, whether you go by and visit the demo that they got set up out at the track. It's celebrating everything that is Harley-Davidson. And then, of course, we're going to be giving away that electric glide motorcycle. And I like to tell people that because people get attached to their bikes, the Harley-Davidson motorcycle becomes an extension of who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And everybody, I tell people all the time that, somebody walking into Larry's dealership and allowing his service department to be able to work on their motorcycle. That's the closest thing you can get to letting somebody sleep with your wife. It really is. And so you got to have somebody that you can trust, doing that. And Larry's got a great staff back there that wrenches on the bikes just right.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. And but everybody out there that I know you get attached to your motorcycles. And, I've got a 94 Heritage Softail, and I love that thing. And when I get on it, it takes me back to, that was the first motorcycle that I ever, the day I bought my first Harley Davidson was the day that I felt like I'd become my own man.
Yeah.
And I mean, really, because I'd grown up with my dad having his Harley Davidson in the garage and my whole life. And I just, from the time I can remember before kindergarten, I remember just in awe of his Harley Davidsons. And so, people get attached to their bikes, and that, I couldn't let go of that white 94 Heritage Softail. But I got to tell you, if you have not, and you're not cheating on your wife to go and do this, if you've not ridden one of the motorcycles that has the new Milwaukee 8 engine, you're missing out. That Milwaukee 8 is, God reached out of the heavens and touched the heads on that Milwaukee.
I have that.
I love that. Yeah,
I got the Milwaukee 8.
You got the M8. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I rode my dad's bike. It was nice.
I rode my son's bike. It was nice. But that's right, Jesse. You don't touch a man's motorcycle or his barbecue. All right?
Yes.
It's everybody's got their got their preferences and such. But I say grab a hold of all of them, and the old ones are great, and the brand new ones are incredible as well.
Yeah, the best thing is that, everybody makes it their own.
That's
so,
right.
You got all these bikes, and then they start out, they might look the same. But by the time someone's done with it, or we'll work on them in the shop, we make it to what they want it to be,
personalized,
and then they make it their own, and then they're all different. Mm-hmm. Every bike is a little different.
Yep.
They did it a little bit their own way, and that's what to me, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's all personalized. You make it. That's what I was saying about my Fat Boy. I put so much into that bike that was me that it was so hard to give it to you.
Yeah, that's my problem. I can't get rid of them. I save every bike. I because it's like Jesse said, it's a personal attachment with the bike.
Right.
All those memories, all the stupid shit that I did on that motorcycle, you know what I mean? And the crazy stuff, and so I hang on to them.
Yeah, it's hard, man. It really was a heartbreaker. And even though as much as I love my Road Glide, I was like, my Fat Boy. Then I rode his. I was like, oh, son of a bitch, I missed this bike.
You keep all your bikes at the dealer or you got at home?
No, I keep them at home.
I was gonna say, at least you know have a place for them at least.
Yeah. Well, I used to race,
the bedroom.
so the race bikes, forget it. That's like you get really attached to it,
Yeah.
So
that you used to race, do you still keep those?
That's a long story, and that's the last race bike I had. I sold it, and this guy was begging me, and I sold the bike, and he blew the motor a week after he had it.
Oh.
And I begged him. I said, please, you didn't know what you were doing. Let me buy the bike back from you. And he said no.
What?
Oh my God.
Like that, and one of the anniversary 03 Road Kings, the 100th anniversary, and I rode. I probably had 50 or 60,000 miles on that thing, but I didn't just have 50 or 60,000 miles. I mean, I abused that motorcycle. I really did. It was one. Every now and then you get one that's wound a little tighter, and that damn thing. The only thing that had different on it was I put a Mikuni carb and some White Brothers Bab pipes. And that bike would pull the front tire off the ground, a road king. And
wow.
I had a guy that had a Screaming Eagle, and we were sitting beside each other at a red light, and he was all proud of his Screaming Eagle, and I was just kind of bouncing the front end on mine because that's something to just get. And that red light changed, and I dusted his ass, and he kept going, "It's not stock." And but I love that bike, and I ran it hard, and I did the same thing. I traded it in. And I got a phone call from the dealer. A guy came in and bought it and took it home. And within a week after he bought it, the thing blew up.
Oh my God!
And the guy from the dealer said he was so excited about getting the bike because I was on the title of it and stuff. And so we jumped in and got the motor rebuilt for him and made him happy.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, but
That's awesome.
Like Larry, I felt bad about it. I was like, I got to take care of this.
So, Jesse, where can we find you in Laconia?
Well, I'm going to be again. I'll be all over the place because I'm going to be riding and enjoy the rally, and I'm going to be working toward that last Saturday. You're going to find me over at the drive-in, and stay tuned. And stay tuned to Larry's social media and swing by the dealership because we're going to be making an announcement hopefully toward the end of this week while he's having his big event this weekend.
Awesome.
It's this weekend, right, Larry?
Yeah, this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yeah.
You'll swing by there, and Larry's. I'll get Larry the information, but we're going to be having an announcement. And I suggest that you also, while you're out and about, swing by if your local store doesn't have the Jesse James Bourbon. I have Jesse James Bourbon, and if you haven't tried that, I have. The distributor in Long Island is Empire. So
Empire.
If your store doesn't have it, ask them to call Empire Distributors and get them to bring in the Jesse James Bourbon. It's what I call Liquid America.
Yeah.
And
Awesome. I gotta try that.
And I find that it's damn good whiskey to pour you a drink and then look at your motorcycle for an hour or so and think about all the customization you want to do to it.
And let me tell you, Jesse sent me a bottle, and it was a nice surprise to get in the mail. And let me tell you, it was good.
Yeah.
I myself have an autographed bottle from Jesse. So good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Just let me get on here and share my enthusiasm for Laconia and partnering up with Harley Davidson in Nassau County. And if you guys don't know where Harley Davidson in Nassau County is, you just follow the funk because that's what's going to be happening out there on Saturday. Larry's going to be turning it up, and again, he's going to be sharing with everybody what kind of surprises we got going on up in Laconia this year as we give away the trip to Sturgis and we give away the Electric Glide motorcycle. And I appreciate you guys letting me be on here tonight. And cheers to all of you guys.
Well, cheers to you, and thank you so much for coming on the show with us.
Awesome.
I got to meet you a couple of times. I met you in Kentucky. We did that run to the canyons together. Well, not together, but a bunch of bikes, but that was a great run. And
shy away from an excuse to do some riding. And I got to get up there and hang out at Larry's dealership and find some trouble to get into. And like I said, I've enjoyed working and partnering with the guys. And I appreciate all you guys out there listening. And seriously, don't forget to swing by. Larry still got some vouchers. You swing by, get the vouchers, drop your name in the box, win that guitar, some swag bags, all kind of stuff we send him. And then I could see you in both Laconia and Sturgis. So rock me, roll me, jackal me off, Mayhem Radio, kicking the dog, loud, proud, hard, and honest. Larry, my brother, I'll talk to you soon. Take care,
Awesome,
guys.
brother.
Take care.
Take care.
Awesome.
See you.
Love him. I love him.
best.
Jeez.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I got to get him in the studio is what I got to do.
Yeah.
One day when he comes to visit you.
He's
Maybe
a lot
we'll go
of fun.
out for a ride and then we'll end up here in the studio. How about that?
There you go.
Have someday there.
So that's awesome stuff, man. Yeah. You know what? You got a lot going on. All right. We're going to go to commercial again. This one won't be as long, we promise. We had a problem last time.
Technical difficulties.
We had some technical stuff, but
Shocker.
we do a quick commercial and we'll be right back right after these messages. And now I can figure this out. Ooh.
Holy cow, it's Nova Rex, the 80s legend. I want the keto. I want the double Diablo. Cheddar bacon. I'll take a double cheeseburger with extra cheese. To go!
Hey guys, I play a little guitar myself. How about me joining the band? Show us what you got, man. So, dudes, what do you think?
Yeah, man, it's pretty good, but you need more hair. But the Booyah burgers are great. Booyah burgers rock!
Hey, this is Jesse James Dupree from Jackal, and you are down right smack dab into Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. Pow!
Check us out on the web.
Hey, I'm Kenny Wilkerson from the band Nova X, and I'd like to show you this book that we did. It's called Rockin' Recipes for Autism. You can go to Rockin', without a G, rockinrecipesforautism.com. It benefits a South Florida organization called We Rock for Autism. It's a 501c. They do music therapy, so it's in our wheelhouse. I'd like to thank all the rockers that are in it. There's 57, 58 rockers in the book. It releases on March 23rd. We got guys from Ozzy, Twisted Sister, Stone Sour, Billy Idol. We got Poison, Joey Allen from Warrant. We got Brian from Kicks. We got Doug Aldrich from White Snake, Steve Lukather from Toto. Anyways, get a chance, get a book. It goes to a great cause. You can go to Rockin', without a G, rockinrecipesforautism.com and support autism. Thank you very much.
All right, we are back live from, where are we?
Somewhere.
All right, we'll call back New York.
Yeah.
I was going to say Hollywood Boulevard, you know.
I like the Times Square.
Sunset Strip, you know.
Overlooking Times Square.
Overlooking Times Square, right?
24.
And we're sitting here with Larry from Harley Davidson of Nassau County. That was a great interview with Jesse James.
That was awesome.
And thank you for setting that up for us, Larry and me.
Yeah, that was good.
He's always good.
He brought gifts. Larry brought gifts. I'm very excited.
I heard a rumor it was your birthday maybe last week.
Yes. It was.
Okay, so I brought a little something for you.
Did you really?
It's belated, but
you didn't have to do that. I appreciate it.
Do we have any video of the cake and stuff? So his
Somewhere.
nickname is Steaks. So I wasn't going to drag a barbecue in here and cook a steak.
That
So
would be good,
actually,
though.
I made a cake that looked like a steak. So
Next
it was a steak
year.
cake.
Here you go, Michael.
Thank you
so
very
this
much.
is something the lady you were talking about at the store who's like always saying hello to everybody, so
What?
friendly. Well,
Oh,
you have to
wow.
thank her when you see her. Her name is Ellen.
I will. I see she's on here.
Shout
Yes,
out
she is.
to
She's
Ellen.
working.
Yeah.
She's working in
And
there.
She's
she
working
picked-
the feed.
She helped pick that out.
Okay. All right. Let's see what this is here. Oh, look at this. This is gonna be great for the studio. And she wrapped it really good too. She knows how to do her job. She really does. She does a great job with that, wrapping stuff up. You get a shot glass from there, it ain't gonna break. I'll tell you that one. All right. All right. Wow. This.
Well, don't drop it and find out the bubble wrap warps.
Wow. She got it so good here.
Wait, he needs help.
No, I got it.
His hands
Oh,
hands
wow.
are working now.
It's a gnome.
It's a biker gnome.
Oh wow!
Nice. Look at that.
Wow, that is awesome.
That is pretty cool.
And this means a lot to me. and this thing right on the desk, right there.
So that's what he's going to look like in 15 years.
And
Pretty much.
I got something for you guys too, Wayne.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
No.
I just figure if you have a radio show, you gotta have like a coffee cup. Like you gotta have.
Absolutely.
So here you go.
Wow, it's like Christmas. It's Christmas from.
So I don't know if you can see this, but actually, it's a Harley Davidson mask. CDC still said.
All right. Open your gifts, guys. This is great. This is awesome.
Yeah, I was watching the show and I was like, well, where's their coffee mug?
Yeah, right.
So I brought a couple of Harley mugs.
Yeah, awesome.
Nassau County mugs.
Wow.
Cool.
This is great. It's like Christmas
This is really nice.
from Harley Davidson of Nassau County. I'm telling you guys, you got to go check out the showroom. The bikes, you got so many bikes, used and new. Again, like I was saying, I am speaking from the heart because I bought 2 bikes from you.
Yep.
So I know I don't have to make things up. I don't have to who's the best one?
Wow.
Awesome. Service, everything.
Look at this $5,000 gift card. Did you get that?
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
Oh,
Wait a
man.
minute, there's a key in there. What's that one? So, all right, so listen, we got to
Text
make
me the color of the bike. Did you get that too, Mike?
Yeah, I got something. I got it.
So make a phone call, Mike. We got a Larry Job.
The phone's working now. So.
The phone's working now, thank God. We get, every now and then I just want to say, you know what? Log in. You're like, what? Hi, my daughter Jackie's watching. Hi, Jackie.
Oh, from her new house?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air, Mr. Larry Job.
Hello.
What's going on there, guys?
How you doing? We just had your friend Jesse James on.
I don't know what you said. John.
Oh, my God. I'm not going to get the end of this one.
It's easier for me to understand Jesse James Dupree than it is to understand you.
Exactly.
Well, it's because he's got the accent.
And you know what? We have a lot of listeners from out of New York, so
Yeah, their lingo,
When
they can understand each
also
other.
when they get here with me, it's like, what the hell was that? A Tasmanian devil?
I even understand Jesse when he's singing better than I understand you.
Larry, tell us the story real quick about what happened on stage with Jesse James.
Well, I got to tell you, first of all, I've had a lot of entertainers do a lot of different events. Jesse James Dupree is top notch. He and his group did a great job for us at the last Bet City Motorcycle Music Fest. They were a headliner on Saturday night. So we're sitting in the bus yakking before the event, and I'm listening to all of Jesse's stories, and he's got a bunch of them, and they all got punchlines. Everyone,
Right.
Of course.
And so we're sipping a couple of brews, and it's time for me to get out and get out of his bus. Finally, I just looked at him and said, Jesse, I gotta go, man. I got this event going on. I hear all these people, so I gotta roll, brother. But he said, oh, well, hold on a second, Larry. He said, listen, here's what's going to happen. He said, at the end of the night, he said, I'm going to pull you out on stage, and you and me, we're going to make a lifetime contract. And I said, what are you talking about, a lifetime contract? And he said, well, I'm going to pull a bottle out from underneath the drum riser. And he said, and there'll be a little bit in there. He said, you take a sip, and then I take a sip, and because we're drinking in front of all these people makes it a lifetime contract. So I'm thinking, I know how much we paid you. And I thought, okay, well, if it's a little bit, I'll take the first drink. And he said, all right, then. So I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of this thing, and then there won't be no contract. So he pulls me out on stage, reaches under the drum riser, and pulls out a bottle that's just almost 3/4 full. And he's explaining this to everybody, and I thought, really? I'm from Kentucky, brother. So I took the bottle, turned it up, finished it off completely, handed it back to him, and said, don't mess with a boy from Kentucky when it comes to bourbon.
That's great.
That was great.
I love that story.
I'd say about 18 to 20 minutes later, I was passed out flat.
I was going to say, after we pulled Larry off the stage with a stretcher, right?
yeah, I was in bad shape. So, and I did run into him down in Daytona. Like you said, he was talking on the phone. I just tapped him and said, "Hey, Jesse," and then I took off. I didn't know I was supposed to stick around and yak at him, but anyway. He's a really, really good guy. You know, he led our. We had a big ride the morning of the event.
Yes.
Jesse led the ride, and that was awesome. He's just, you know, he's real people, plays real music. And I can't wait until we're ready to do it again because I definitely have Jesse back again.
Absolutely.
He's an awesome entertainer.
You know what? A bike week.
Well, you remember that it was packed, Johnny.
Oh yeah.
I love Jesse.
It was a big one.
And
it was a big one.
Yeah.
You know, to have a motorcycle event without Jesse is just unheard of. If you're gonna have a motorcycle event, you have to have Jesse James Dupree. He is all about it. Him and Jasmine Keane, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, so Larry, go ahead.
I'm thinking peanut butter, Johnny. I think if you had some peanut butter, it would slow you down, and we could better understand. So a little peanut butter,
like a dog.
See, you know what it is? We've been doing so many events on Long Island. I'm getting comfortable.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting comfortable on my Long Island. We gotta go back to Kentucky. You know. So what's going on?
Hey, pretty exciting stuff that's happening at Nassau Harley Davidson there, and
yes,
Larry, God, man, it's making me want to move up there. I'll tell you.
You should.
At least come and visit.
Right.
Yeah, man, come hang out.
We got to do Larry. We got to get this Larry involved and get our Montauk bike rally going. We're talking about doing a bike week in Montauk.
Yeah. Well, that's an idea I'd get behind doing a local local bike
event.
Let's do something.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Montauk Mayhem.
There you go. Yeah.
Montauk
MMR.
Motorcycle Mayhem.
That's it. So we got Larry. We got you, Larry, to come down, and we'll get a bike week going here in Long Island. Long Island Bike Week. Imagine. Yeah. But where? Huntington?
Oh man.
You gotta find some big field out maybe that nursery.
There needs to be one up there for sure.
Love to have
maybe down by the beach, Jones Beach or something, if you get approval down there.
Yeah.
There's just so many people that ride on, especially on the island and just in New York in general.
Yeah.
It would be.
We'll get something going. Get the Wall of Death and all that stuff, you know. We'll have that on bike nights during the Wall of Death. I want my bike nights to be so big that it was gonna be like a freaking carnival. That's what I want. Get popcorn and cotton candy.
Zeppelis.
Well, we got Zeppeli guy.
Oh, we got it ready. See?
We got a Zeppeli guy and an axe throwing guy so far, so we're good.
And they're gonna throw the Zeppelis in the air, and he's gonna hit the axes to the wall. So, a lot of shit going on Wednesday night. I can't wait for that.
I think we had the Bikers Info USA Bike Week.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds like a plan.
Sign us up, Johnny.
Let's do it. Let's do it. And so talk to us about the app. The app is kicking right now, right?
The app is going friggin' nuts right now. I mean, I never really. I expected that because there's just nothing like it out there, you know. And I know it's going to try not to do too much promotion, but you know, I've been working on it for over a year, and I expected it to do well, but the response has just been overwhelming from people all over. I was looking at downloads last night. We got a whole bunch of downloads out of Texas this weekend with blowouts. Bash that he had. But then what's weird is that we got a whole bunch that came out of California, a whole bunch that came out of Washington and Oregon. We got a whole bunch out of your backyard right there in New York.
I was just about to ask that. There had to be tons.
Connecticut, Delaware, they're coming from all over. So what's happening is people are telling their friends, "Hey, man, you got to get this app."
Yeah.
And it's really kind of grassroots growing that way. Aside from the things that we're doing to promote it, but you know, it's the people's app. It's it's got everything on it with the exception of GPS. You don't need GPS direction. I mean, we give you GPS directions on every listing on there. But if you need a map to figure out where you're going, there's other places than that.
Yeah.
Every listing that's on the app, you can tap on it, and it gives you the phone number, gives you the address, gives you GPS directions. If you need them written or text or verbal, if you got your headset on, it'll guide you to wherever you're going.
Right.
it's just got the websites on it, so and it was a lot of information. It's every motorcycle dealer of every brand in the U.S., including Harley and Indian and Triumph and Ducati, you name it, they're on there. So wherever you're at, if you need a dealer for some reason, it's right there. If you're looking for an air ride system for your bike, you go to Air Rides and boom, they tap on Scully's and it's going to put you right with them. And everything from air rides to sunglasses, every national event and every event in every state, as far as rallies are concerned, is on the app, and that's being fed to us by our friends over at Cycle Fish. So, I mean, you just got to check it out. If you check it out and you look at it,
it's awesome.
I think the value kind of speaks for itself because it's free.
Right. And
we're even on it.
Yeah, and wait a minute. We're going to have Motorcycle Mayhem Radio on the app, and coming soon, it's going to be 24 hours music on Motorcycle Mayhem Radio on the app or on our website. But the website is on the app. Yeah. So if you're on the app, go to Motorcycle Mayhem Radio and click play, and you can listen to music all day long.
That's what I keep finding myself doing, is going on the app and clicking on our website. If I ever have to go to the website, I don't know why I go to the app first. This is more.
I keep calling in
convenient to me.
sick and doing it. My boss is killing me. He hates me.
Kind of the concept there, Mikey. We appreciate you doing it.
Yeah, I know. It's just so convenient. I don't know. Instead of searching for it, it's right there.
I just looked. We even have your buddy Larry there with Nassau Harley Davidson on the app. So
Yes, we
every
do.
dealer is on there. If you need something, man, check it out and you're going to find it there. Unfortunately, Larry's probably not going to like this part, but we are giving away an Indian Scout this year, and not a Harley. But all you got to do is download the app, fill out the entry form, and bam, you're in. And thousands have entered already. So,
wow. Hey, it's worth a trade-in, right?
Somebody, they have to give them away. Sorry about that. Sorry.
All those entries is everybody's got the same first name, Johnny,
and the same last name.
Yeah.
That's why.
But no, we're excited about it. Johnny Lang with Strip Club Choppers. He's my partner on this, along with really. The real partner on this is Kimberly. She's the one that's
She's the
driving
partner.
boat.
She's the brains. She's the boss.
Yeah, she's driving the boat, and we're just doing the skiing in the back. That's how that's working.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
I love the concept of that app.
Yeah.
And I think it's what bikers need, because especially when you're touring.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if you break down somewhere, instead of going to Google to find the gas station, who's around, you look on the app, boom.
You know what? We used to have these, before having the apps, we would give away these for the Hog chapter. They would have physical maps.
Right.
Maps
I
to
had
show all the
What's
dealerships.
that?
Oh, yeah, right. I feel weird saying
What the
it.
hell is that thing?
But, the paper maps.
Johnny, that's kind of how the app came about. I was in Bowling Green, actually, and this is about a year and a half ago, and I needed to call the Harley dealership, but I didn't have, Bowling Green Harley Davidson, but I didn't have their phone number in my phone. And I needed to call them, and I Googled them and Googled them. I'm like, what the hell? I got every dealer in Louisville, got the dealers in Lexington, Man of Ward, I got everybody but my dealer,
right,
in Bowling Green, and finally, about 3 pages down in Google, he popped up, and I thought, man, this is crap.
Right.
There needs to be some other option for just bikers, because I'm constantly looking for stuff, whether it's parts for my bike or or saddlebags or whatever, helmet, whatever it might be. And which, by the way, if you've never worn a Microdot helmet, you need to put one on your head.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
With anything else, they're unbelievable. But
Microdot.
anyway, that's how it came about, and I thought to myself, there needs to be a real bikers app that pulls all this stuff together, and that's when I started working on it, and that's where we're at now.
Yeah,
so.
it's fantastic. It's getting out there. It's
an awesome job.
It's growing fast. It really is growing fast. You said what do you expect? What'd you say? 50,000 the first year? And I'm like, no.
You know, I was hoping that we would hit 50,000 downloads the first year, but we're gonna blow by that. I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
By the time we get to Sturgis, it's I think, and we're going to have we've got a couple of locations that we're going to be set up at Sturgis, just doing downloads and and get people entered to win the bike and some other goodies that we're going to be giving away. So we're just excited about it, and we're excited about to have the opportunity to bring that to the bike community.
Absolutely, man. And I'm glad to be part of it, and I'm glad it's in my phone. Right? You have it in your phone?
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
Of course.
Larry, that's great stuff, man. I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm glad it's doing well, and it's going to continue doing well, and it's going to be the thing you got to have in your phone. That's what I think.
Yeah, and
right?
You know what? And Johnny, there is a price that comes along with that with that autograph bottle. If you want that, I've got the autograph bottle.
I have it too.
Jesse walked off stage and handed it to me and said, "Here you go, cowboy." And I don't think he's doing that one anymore. Hey, it was free bourbon. What are you going to do? I'm drinking it,
Exactly, why not?
You know, one thing you don't mess with. You don't mess with Jesse James when it comes to drinking, or Larry Job. All right? And you're making a win. That's for sure. All right? So, well, Larry, listen. You have yourself a great night, man. Thank you so much for calling in the show. And we love you over here.
I enjoyed it, man. You guys are rocking, and Motorcycle Mayhem, man, I'll tell you what, dude, it's the difference from where you were to where you're at now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hats off to you
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you. You're doing an awesome job, man. Love the in-studio stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that I can make my way up there.
You gotta.
I think if I fly in there, that maybe, I don't know, maybe Larry will loan me one of these old bikes.
Oh, you were listening.
Hey, cut that one down, would you?
Yeah. You might be better off probably getting a new bike before you get one of his old ones, the way it sounds. Probably.
You guys have a good night, man. I appreciate you, Johnny. Love you, brother.
Love you too, brother. See you soon.
Take care. Good night.
Take care, Larry.
Bye now. Larry Job. He's awesome, man. Well, we're supposed to have Cowboy come in the studio, but he can't find us. He's texting me. He's going back and forth.
It's
I'm
next
by
to
Burger
Advanced
King.
Auto. That's it.
I said next
He's
to
way
Advanced
too
Auto.
far.
He goes, I'm at the firehouse. You went too far. Come back. Across from Dick's. Well, I'm across from Dick's. I don't see it. I don't know.
It's the only place with Harleys in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So my bike's out there. Your bike's
my
out there.
bike's out there.
Look
His
for a
bike's
chopper
out
and a
there.
Harley. Yeah, we got 3 bikes out there.
Yeah.
Right?
Look for the watch for motorcycle sign. It's right in the street.
I-
We have a
I'm
watch
not
for
even-
motorcycle sign.
It's the tallest building on the block.
It is.
Yeah. It might be the only tall building on the block.
I think so.
So we got to get you mic'd up over there. And we'll see what's going on with you.
All right.
We're very happy that you're in the studio. Thank you for coming. Thank you for adding me to your group.
No, no problem.
You know, it was like the question's like, are you a firefighter? I know one.
Oh shit! Now I gotta stop lying.
Now we have a good time over here today.
I'm having a really good time.
I'm very happy you're in the studio. You're welcome. Come anytime you want, man.
Monday night. What else are you gonna be doing anyway?
I
Right?
dig it. I'll tell you.
Paperwork?
This is fun. I'm sitting here. I'm having a beer.
Yeah.
And, I'm having a good time.
There you go. Gets no better than this, right?
Reminiscing.
Let me say hi to KJ. KJ wants to know if I'm going to help my daughter buy a motorcycle.
I saw that. I was gonna question on
No,
that.
her fiance needs one first.
Yeah. You know, I got put in Facebook jail yesterday. I'm not even going to say why because I'm on Facebook now.
Yeah.
But
You say you probably go back.
I said a funny line. I thought it was funny. I'm going to kick your butt.
To his son-in-law.
To my son-in-law to be, and they put me in Facebook jail for that. I was like, seriously?
So if anything's getting posted wrong on Motorcycle Mayhem Radio, it's because it's going from him to me now.
Yeah.
And I already screwed up. You
Well,
can't
see-
screenshot pictures. I just learned that. You,
Yeah, you
you
can't do
tap it and save it. That's what I've learned.
I want to say hi to Ellen Canover.
Yes, Ellen Canover.
She said, when you come into the Harley Davidson of Nassau County, come see us girls in the motor clothes department, and they will help you with your raffle entry and get you set up for the riding gear you need for your trip to Laconia. Awesome.
What, are you chatting with her online now?
No, well, it's the feed on the show.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's watching the show.
And a shout out to Shane, her husband.
And hi, Shane. Again, Jack Cameron. Paula, no, I got to give a big shout out to Paula, man. She really, with the bike nights, she gets her crew together.
Oh, yeah.
We had them in the studio last week. They were great.
Yep.
And have you ever heard of the Woman of Worth Riding Club?
Yes, I have,
Yeah, they were here last week.
Last week.
Yeah,
I watched.
They were great. They were great. They came on.
It was awesome.
They
Was a good
were
time.
awesome. They came on, and it was a lot of fun with them. And they come to our bike nights, and you gotta come.
I'm definitely gonna come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want you to bring some bikes, but you can only, there's territories you're saying, right?
Yeah. Well, kind of. With different dealers, you don't want to step on their toes.
Right.
So I try to do the right thing.
Okay, right.
But so it depends where the bike night is.
We're gonna be in Levittown soon, and I believe we're gonna have one also in Long Beach. So that'll be good. So
yeah, well, that's me.
That's you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Long Beach,
absolutely.
Levittown. I'm there.
Oh, so we could have it at your house. That's even easy. Just pop the garage door open. We can sit on the bikes. We can hang out.
There you go. So we're gonna switch gears over here now. Wayne, this one's yours.
All right. Well, we have actually the president of the New York City Fire Riders, Jimmy Fennell.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
And I just got to say, Jimmy, you're doing a great job with the club. And as far as you got to get close to the mic. Just as far as what you've done for the club, you've got us more recognized with the fire department. Obviously, we're recognized as a club now, and I appreciate all the hard work you do for everybody. And I think everybody in the club recognizes that, and that's why you're in the position you are. We definitely have a president who cares about the club. And definitely rides.
That's awesome.
So I'd like you to talk about what we have coming up. And I thank you actually for having the Fire Riders sponsor our Wednesday night bike nights. It's just important to get us out there as a club. And I just talk about our poker run this Sunday and what we're raffling off and where that money's going to.
Okay.
That's excellent.
So, normally we'd do, Lou Ron was our founder, so we'd always do a ride every year, and it would just be club only. So this year we decided, it's our 35th anniversary. We're going to open it up. We're going to do a poker run. And we also do the bike nights every Wednesday night with you, in conjunction with you and Motorcycle Mayhem.
Yep.
Nassau Harley. And so this is going to be Sunday the 23rd. You can pre-register online, NewYorkCityFireRiders.com. Register there, or you can register the day of. There'll be bagels, coffee that morning.
And that's going to be at Levittown Millers.
It's going to start at Levittown Millers.
Yep.
It's going to end up at the Comac Millers.
Yep. So 9:30, I think, is the first bike takeoff.
9:30, first bike takeoff.
Yep. And we'll just do it in groups.
In groups.
It's going to head out to Lover Country out in Santa Mauritius.
Right. It's going to be Lover Country in Mauritius, Wings Cafe in Shirley.
Nice.
Napa Tandy's in Northport.
Sounds like fun.
And then Millers in Comac.
Yep.
The last stop.
We'll have live music, a band there on at Comac Millers.
Exactly.
Some
First
vendors.
35 to sign up, get free T-shirts. We're going to have door prizes. They're also going to start something new, Tommy says, where it's going to be Jacks or better. You're going to be eligible for a prize also.
Yeah, I think we're doing trophies and stuff like that. Yeah,
Trophies.
Yeah, it's just he's adding a little bit more so more people win.
Right. He wants to get a lot of people involved. A lot of clubs.
Yeah. Yep.
Like I said, we can get our name out there.
And this is our 35th year anniversary.
It's our 35th
So it's a
anniversary.
big deal for our
we're
club.
Also, the only Red Knights club who has their own designation of New York City Fire Riders. No other Red Knights club in the United States has that designation, and that came about after 9/11.
Excellent.
They gave
So
that to us.
what is what can you have to join the club? What do you have to be? You have to be a city fireman.
Well, you have to be a New York
Retired,
City firefighter,
active.
retired, active to join the New York City Fire Riders. But we also have a Nassau chapter, and the Nassau chapter, you just have to be a volunteer firefighter, EMS, and whatnot. And you go on either our site or their site. You can download an application, and you just move on from there.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, and they're doing an event, I believe, that says June 27th on Sunday. It's Christmas in June. It's actually not a ride, I think, just because of COVID.
Right, with COVID.
But they're doing like a drop-off, unwrapped toys, gifts and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Again, that's on our website if you need to look that up. And then tell us about the bike we've been raffling off a couple times every year so far.
Every year so far. Even with COVID, it was a tough year, but we raffled the bike last year, and the guy actually took the cash. He didn't take the bike.
Wow.
Which I found out is the best.
Right, it works out better for the club, but whatever, We encourage the guy to take the bike. Or the
Absolutely.
girl, whoever wants the bike, take the bike.
Yeah.
And you have to take that, even though that there's a road glide advertised for the
Right.
raffle, You could upgrade to a CVO. You could take a street glide. You could take whatever you want. You know.
Yeah, it's
just
whatever
take
that credit
cash
is.
value for that bike that they're giving us, and do what you want.
All right. That's awesome, man. I mean, me, I go for the Road Glide.
So we're gonna do it. It's $100 a ticket, and you know, over the years we did it. We had an old VFW that let us use the hall and everything else, but last year it got canceled. We were trying to upgrade, do it at a nicer place. So we're doing it at the Plattdeutsch in September, which is a really nice place. They got bands outside.
Oh, cool.
It's a tune-up party. It's $40 admission. Anybody can come. All the food, all the drink, and that's the night we're gonna give the bike away.
And what's that date?
That's gonna be on. Let's see here. Let me double check. September 24th.
Okay, September
And that's at
24th.
Franklin Squares, the Plattdeutsch Park.
Oh, okay. Awesome stuff.
And you know, the second place is a couple $1,000. Third place, you get $1,000. Or you could take the cash instead of the bike. You can take $15,000.
Wow.
And we're only selling 500, right?
We're only selling 500.
Wow. What are the odds on that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not good at math, but that's damn good.
Yeah.
And all the tickets go, you know, all the proceeds go to like a burn camp for children that they do every year in upstate New York. You know, for children that were barely burned. We give it to Fire Family Transport, which transports
Sick firemen
firefighters that are sick or ill from 9/11. They provide vans and transportation to the doctors in the hospitals.
Right.
Gift
Great
to
causes.
Life. We give the gift of life. We had a couple members who tragic incidents over the years with their children, and they joined this gift of life, and that was their way of giving back. So we said, you know what, we're going to give also.
Awesome.
So all that money goes to firefighter events, biker charities.
Yep.
Whatever. If somebody in the club gets up and raises their hand, we're all in. And then the guys pass the hat. And
Every time. It's
that money
hundreds of
goes
dollars.
to
Yeah, it's
every-
ridiculous. It is.
amazing.
It's
Hat
amazing.
gets passed and that money goes.
That's
Yeah.
excellent. That's
We
excellent.
don't want to keep any money. Everything gets given away.
You know,
That's
I,
great.
I just want to say I love the cause, and hearing more of the details about it tonight, it's actually I realize even more what a good cause it is. And then the other thing is that because we've done some bikes with you guys,
Yes.
quite a few over the years, and very proud to be part of it. But what I think is really cool is that as someone who's entering, it's like, okay, maybe you have that bike, or maybe that's not the bike for you, but it'll gives the person the flexibility. I mean, someone could take the cash. I don't know. I would want the bike, but if that's not the bike, then they can move to a different bike. You know what I mean? So it gives you that flexibility, the value of whatever the bike is. That's the raffle, and you can apply that to whatever.
And if they need
bike
to start a
you
bike,
want.
they go with start a bike or whatever.
Right.
It's
It could be a
very-
starter bike, or it could be a CVO.
Yeah.
But there's flexibility. So if you enter the raffle, because you could get the bike that you want.
Right. Exactly. That's the best part.
You're not locked in. Get whatever you want.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
That's almost-
Yeah, it is. Now, I don't know if you know exactly. I'm actually I'm building a truck for a ceremonial truck for NYPD. Oh, really? It's going to carry the casket of every fallen police officer. It's going to be in memory of a friend of mine who passed away because 9/11 cancer. So I just raffled off a bike, actually, and the owner took the cash, which actually helped me out a little bit. But I have a cab chassis now. I actually just bought the utility body from a guy in Georgia, and he actually knocked off some money, knowing that his business's truck body is going to be on this ceremonial truck.
Wow.
So I just got to get to Georgia to pick it up. But it sounds like it's going to be a road trip, and maybe we'll meet in like Knoxville, Tennessee.
Right.
Wow.
But so that's going to be actually we're going to deliver that on September 10th, the day before the 20th anniversary.
Wow.
We're going to meet at Comac Fire Department. Fire riders, obviously, we're going to escort it right down the expressway.
Wow.
Floyd Benefield. They're going to have aviation meet us at 110 in the expressway and escort it right into a ceremony where I'm pretty much going to flip the keys to him. So
That's amazing. And you know what? I'm not ashamed to say it. This stuff, it gets you like a little emotional. You watch stuff like that, tunnels to towers, things
all
like that.
Yep.
It's like it just you get like emotional, patriotic.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this Thursday is actually 3 years that he's passed. And I got to give myself a little pat on the back just to where I'm at.
You deserve it.
And doing what I'm doing, it just gives me a drive. I mean, I'm out of work, retired, but just knowing that I have so much help, and just with John and this just to show really helped me get to where I need to be. And just the support of everybody that come up, even police officers I know, they're like, wow, that's awesome. I mean, we were just at the that officer who was killed from some dirtbag from Highway 3. I wish it was done for that.
Yeah.
But I hope when I give this to them, I hope it rots in a parking lot and never goes. But
Right.
unfortunately,
Yeah, seriously.
we know that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
So to know that every funeral, somebody will, they'll be brought properly to their resting place. It's going to be kind of cool.
Yeah, you're doing a
You
good
know?
thing.
And that's
So-
basically what our bike nights are based on. We're doing
Yeah, we're
bike
taking
nights to
donations for that, and
raise
that's
the
what we're
money.
trying to raise money. And I mean, I went big. I tried to go brand new truck. I mean, I tried to go brand new everything. It didn't happen.
Right.
And I came to my senses and, punched myself in the face a couple times and said, listen, that's not happening. You got to do a different scenario.
Right.
So I went over avenues and I was able to get like a friend, my neighbor got me a really nice cab chassis and now I'm working on that. So
That's
it's,
awesome.
it's going to look brand new. It'll be leaded up, everything. I mean, I got Minuteman Press from East Northport. We're going to wrap it. But my big hurdle right now really is just getting this body now down in Georgia.
From
But
Georgia, yeah.
it'll be a road trip. I mean, Johnny and I were going to do Panama City, come
Yeah.
back, and had this whole thing planned. But
Yeah.
like my back has been so bad this last couple
I
months.
told him I'll go with him.
Yeah.
I'll drive.
So
Get him down there. Get this
but,
thing.
so that's the whole the idea of all this stuff. It's really
it's the
interesting.
hard way, but that's the more meaningful way.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, if it was easy, it probably would have been done already. That's how
Sure.
I look at
Yes,
it,
you're
know.
right.
So
You're
it's
right.
every little challenge I know. If I got to go left, I'll go left. If I got to go right, or just put my head down and go straight forward. That's what I've been
That's
doing.
what we did. And you're not alone.
You know,
You got
so-
plenty of help.
Yeah,
we were
absolutely.
happy to jump in with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help you out however we
Yep.
can.
No, I know. I got so many guys always just like the fire riders alone. I even got guys from my fire. Hey, I heard you doing this. Holy shit! That's awesome. Like it's really. I mean, even I got guys who I coached little league baseball for our kids, like probably about 8 years ago, and he's a policeman. He's like, oh my God, let me get my precinct involved and let me see what we could do here. Because I told him, I go, I'm not getting that much response from them. And he's like, hold on, let me do this, let me do that. And now all of a sudden I'm getting phone calls again. These bike nights, I mean, we're trying to, we'll take $20, we'll take $5. That adds up. I mean, everything counts.
Yep.
I'll tell you what.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what. We'll do a fundraiser if you want. We'll get in touch with Ellen, who you just mentioned before.
Okay.
And we'll organize something. Maybe we can, just for donations, get something in the dealership.
I mean, I'm sure we can get a couple food trucks there. If we do it at your place.
Yeah.
Let's do it Saturday. Let's do it Saturday. You're gonna be there. The radio show will be there, right? You'll be
Yeah, we're there.
And we'll get something going where at least we'll get some signage or something.
Yeah,
and
I mean, I got a big
let people
banner
know
and
what it's
stuff.
about.
Yeah.
If they know what it's about,
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
Jesse, you still listening?
Yeah, right. He's probably sleeping.
So, so we got to go to commercial real
I
quick.
appreciate that, Larry.
We got Cowboy Joe in house also. He was a great photographer from Fourth Father magazine,
Yes.
and he comes to our bike night sometimes. And he's out in the hallway now. He's going to come in after the commercial.
Jimmy, did you have anything else real quick, or is that pretty much?
I think that pretty much, wrapped it up.
Okay.
I just wanted to get it out there that we're doing the polka run.
Yep,
and
we're there.
Doing the bike raffle, and
We're there too.
we appreciate everybody that can come out.
Excellent.
Absolutely. We appreciate you. We'll be right back after these messages. Awesome. Hey, what's up, everybody? We got to catch up with the Naked Cowboy. What's up, Naked?
Hey, great to see you guys. I love the Motorcycle Wind Mayhem Radio.
There you go. Motorcycle Man Radio. So what happened, man? How'd you get arrested?
Well, I was doing the same thing I'm doing now. I mean, they have stricter laws now, and I understand that, about panhandling. So anyone taking money, and they were giving me money, so that happened. It's okay.
Understandable.
We'll figure it out. The courts will figure it out.
We're a long way from New York, brother. Yeah, I know. You're a long way from Broadway.
Thank God, 'cause it's warmer here.
Yeah, you'll be freezing your ass off over there, right?
I'll be freezing my balls off. Look. I froze them off.
So you do this a lot. You
You were supposed to say, what are you talking about?
you got some big balls there, buddy. So we're here with the Naked Cowboy. We're at Bike Week, Daytona Bike Week. The 80th.
Yeah, I've been here for the last 21 years, and it's always great. I love Biker Week. I love Daytona. It's a quintessential Americana event for a Naked Cowboy. I love this place. The only thing that even comes close to this is Mardi Gras. And I love Biker Week. 21 years, Biker Week, Daytona, get her done.
All right, man. Thanks for talking to us, man, and we'll talk to you soon, all right?
Thank you. I got a song.
I need to do one more. Okay, song?
I keep my cell phone in my undies case I get a booty call. When that fucker's on vibrate, it sure tickles my balls. I wrote that.
That's awesome.
This is Lisa from Mushwear Custom Embroidery. You're watching Motorcycle Mayhem Radio.
Hey everybody, what's happening? This is Snake from Skid Row, and you're watching Motorcycle Mayhem Radio.
Hey, I'm Dee Snider from Twisted Sister reminding you to look for motorcyclists. Do you know someone who rides motorcycles? You would look out for them. If you're making a left turn, look for motorcyclists. There's a human being on that machine.
Hi, I'm Ron. I manage talent and I'm a producer. And I ride a motorcycle.
Brought to you by Long Island Debate, American Bikers for Awareness, Training, and Education. Look twice, save a life. There's a human being on that machine.
Woo! We are back live from our Comac location that is actually hidden location in Comac.
Yes.
I found out tonight, right?
Yes,
Oh.
very much hidden.
I want to welcome Cowboy to the studio.
Hey, how are you guys? Good
Come a
to-
little closer to the mic, talking to the blue
All
light.
right, Cool. Good to
Just
good
don't
to
look
be
at
here.
it,
I'm
though.
digging
Don't
it,
look at the
man.
blue light.
No? Why
Don't
not?
look at it. 'Cause
Why?
then you look cross-eyed.
Oh, okay. Cool. I've been that way for years anyway, so it doesn't matter. So.
Cowboy, you've been working with Full Throttle, and you're everywhere. I mean, you're taking pictures everywhere. You're
I've
climbing roofs.
I've taken pictures all around the world.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
You do some amazing stuff.
I left Long Island in '83 and never came back until after 2001. So
Really?
I did a lot of traveling. I've been on archaeological digs. I've been on movie sets. I've been on TV
Find anything
series
good?
sets. I've been on some really good, fun stuff. Yeah, I worked with the Highlander TV series for a number of years, number of seasons. I did a couple of the Indiana Jones movies.
Did you really?
Yeah, I
Really?
did special effects.
Were you the fill-in when they dragged when you got dragged underneath the truck?
When the ball was chasing you down?
I was the guy who got to blow stuff up. It was
Nice.
cool.
Oh, okay, that's even better, I guess. I saw the whip marks on your back. I wasn't sure if I asked that.
How'd you get involved with that? pretty
Well,
cool.
I had demolitions training from when I was in the service.
Okay.
And then I
Thank you for your services, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
And then I worked 1 year down in Universal Studios, and then they kind of liked what I was doing, so they sent me out to California.
Wow.
Wow.
So it was a lot of fun. I had a ball.
That one. What made you come back here? I would come back here.
I came back to take care of my mom when she wasn't doing too good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a
Fair
good.
enough.
That's a good reason.
That's respectful.
You know?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
it was me and my sister took care of my mom. You know my mom. She was at so many events over the years. when
Yeah?
She was working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. She made it to 93.
Oh wow.
And for about 13 years, she was coming to D. Snyder's rides. She
Okay.
was coming to Fingers rides.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, she was going to the Great South Bay Music Festival.
Living it up.
She was
Good for her.
She was a fixture at the Friday night series over at Jones Beach in the summertime as a band shell. Everybody knew Phoebe. It was great.
That's awesome.
Oh,
That's
man.
awesome. That's awesome.
That's good.
Yeah, so
That's awesome stuff. So, how did you get involved with taking photos for Full Throttle and?
Well, I knew Keith
Okay.
Fingers from when he first started doing the van driver thing.
Okay.
All those years ago. So then when he started doing motorcycle events, I just started showing up for him. And the same thing for Dee Snyder. I've known Dee for years since
Yeah.
they were playing clubs. And I just started showing up, and one day I met the people from Full Throttle, and they're like, "You feel like doing some work for us?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And it ended up being I was everywhere and then some for about 14 years with them.
Wow, that's awesome stuff, man.
Yeah.
So you've been all over the world. You're a vet, right? What do you want to do now? What's your next thing you want to do?
Right now, I'm actually working on a book from my travels.
Oh, really?
With photos and stories with some of what I did. And it was really cool because when this whole COVID mess started, I literally have an entire road case full of photos and stuff from my travels. And it's stored out at my sister's house. And my sister and my nephew just started going through and putting them in like little bundles to kind of save me a whole lot of time.
Right.
So now I have all these things bundled out and approximate years and such. So now I'm just doing the stories to catch up and match up and hopefully get it done eventually.
That's going to be
Right.
really nice to look through. Yeah.
That will be awesome. You know,
Yeah.
and I hope that something happens with that too, man.
Yeah. I
You
hope
got a lot of good things that you've done.
I've been in a lot of places. I've had a lot of fun. Most people don't realize the awesomeness of the motorcycle community unless
Sure.
they have a foothold in it. They're really not 100% sure. They don't realize bikers have the biggest hearts of
Oh, absolutely.
anybody in the world.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Outside of maybe a couple of veterans. Bikers they make sure that no child goes without something of some sort of a toy for Christmas.
Sure.
They make sure that if there's a child in a hospital, they will make the personal trip over there and
Sure.
bring something in so that these kids aren't as scared.
Wow.
They'll sit and they'll play a game of checkers with a kid in the hospital that's waiting for an operation.
Right.
Just so that that kid feels that he's not by himself. or
Right.
She's not by herself. And between military welcome homes and escorts, the motorcycle community does a lot more than most people realize.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's-
And
Raise money. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're nowhere near what it looks like on TV.
No.
We're
Yeah.
so much nicer.
Or in the movies.
We're so much nicer.
Yeah.
I think Every Which Way But Loose killed us.
Actually, I think it was Billy Jack before that, but
Let's not date. You can date yourself. I'm not going.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I have no idea.
That's right. I forgot.
Look up Clint Eastwood.
Child, yeah.
The younger generation over there.
Yes, that's me.
It's okay. We have to educate him so that when we all decide to kick off.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me answer this phone call.
I'm not
I
going
think
anywhere.
this might be
And if your dad ever says right turn, Clyde, you'll know.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air. Hello.
Get a lower what you have on.
Oop, kill it.
Hello?
Hello.
It's Ice Cream John, but I guess that's not happening right now. I don't know what the hell that was.
Okay.
Sorry. cut
That
you
was
guys
just to
off.
wake up the listeners.
Yeah, wake up, everybody. Wow.
For any of you fell asleep on the couch, I know you're watching
I
now.
was going to say, now you're awake. So all is well.
So, what do you think of the times about the biker back? You've been running for a long time.
Right.
So, what do you think about then and now? What is the difference that you see in the biker back then and the biker now? Like Michael's the younger generation biker right now.
More gray hair on all of us.
Absolutely.
Well,
Don't be
hair
too
on
harsh
all
for
of us.
Mike, though.
But I've seen a turn for the better
Right.
We've actually, the motorcycle community has started working within the regular community as well.
Right.
Between some of the veterans organizations, some of the firefighter organizations,
Sure.
LE organizations, law enforcement. They've been reaching out to the general public as well.
Right.
So that they have an idea of what it is that the motorcycle community is doing. You also have the guys from Bikers Against Child Abuse, which are
Yes.
very involved within their communities and with getting children that are in abusive situations into safe homes. And with so many different organizations, the general public, unless they have a foot or someone they know within the community,
Right.
they really don't understand what it is that we do.
Yeah.
And
You're right.
With some of the organizations now, with U.S. Vets, with Leathernecks, with Rolling Thunder, with Riders of Fire, with Fire Riders, Vigilance, law enforcement, they're trying to also reach out to within the communities where they have a clubhouse or they have a space to meet, so that the general public understands what it is that they're doing.
Right. Absolutely.
Because the motorcycle community already knows what we do.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly.
Now it's time to educate everyone else, so that if they do see a long line of motorcycles, don't get upset. Just sit back and relax. There's a reason why we're there.
A good reason, too,
We're either
probably.
escorting someone to their final resting place,
Right.
Or we're doing a charity event for kids, raising money, raising toys, whatever it takes. Where other people step back, we step forward.
Absolutely.
So more people need to understand that's what we're about.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We're not
Exactly.
just racing to the next bar.
Right.
Exactly.
Although that is what the cafe racers, that's how they started.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
yeah.
we're not going to go there. That's a story. for another time.
I wish I had some pictures of Joe, and when Joe films, also, he gets to the roof of Miller's.
I know, I've seen that. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
I wish I had those pictures of you up there.
Well, I have pictures of him scaling the side of Miller. I mean, that's even better than the damn picture.
All right, cool.
With a grappling hook and all that.
And he
right?
bungees down. I mean,
Yeah,
it's pretty
impressive.
interesting.
Well, they got a brand new roof over at Holly.
Oh.
Just don't lift the plywood, because that's where the chimney's going.
Which Holly are we talking about
Nassau.
now? Nassau? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
got the owner.
I
next
like
to you.
that space.
He's-
That's a nice space. I like that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
always
awesome.
been very good to me. I like when you guys do the food cook-offs and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
always a real cool concept.
Yeah, good deal.
Yeah, there's good stuff there. We're having that event on Saturday. We're gonna be at. I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had a check.
Yep.
Somebody from Nassau gave me one of the anniversary pins for Harley. It's on one of my other hats. I thought it might have been on the front of this.
Oh, if I would have known, I would have brought something cool.
Because it was nice and big, so it made a perfect centerpiece for one of my hats.
Right.
It also weighs it down for on windy days.
There you go.
I wear that particular one, so it's good.
That
So
works.
come down to some of our events. We're actually now with COVID, kind of like easing off a little bit, I guess, right? So we have a couple of events coming up. We have we got the Wheelie Wizard coming, which is really cool. Yeah, this guy Tyler Shepard. I hooked up with him and his son ride wheelies in the parking lot, but
Wow.
they're amazing. Him and his young son, and that's a cool event. We got the police rodeo.
Police rodeo is always awesome.
Yes.
There you
There you
go.
go.
There
You
you
wanna
go.
see-
I need someone who knows what it's about. Go
wanna
ahead.
see-
Go ahead,
You
cowboy.
want to see amazing precision riders?
Yep.
At like
These
2
guys
miles an
are
hour, right?
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
So slow where most people would have to put their feet down.
Absolutely.
These guys are doing it, and it's incredible
Really?
to watch some of the
I wanna
rodeo
see that.
events.
Oh, it's great.
so
Yeah.
cool.
I see it in Panama City.
Yeah, and
Good
it's
stuff.
officers and other people who just learned to do it. Jerry Carcare, he's going to be there. A lot of good people, and it's just fun, and people love to watch what these guys can do.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Actually,
man.
Wednesday night at Nappers, I'm going to try it on John's bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But they're really, it's an amazing to see some of the precision that these guys have. And some of the events I've gone to, I go to in Brooklyn or I go in Staten Island, some of the events. NYPD, when their motorcycle units roll in,
Oh, man.
the precision is absolutely
Oh, I can
incredible.
imagine.
Yeah.
They all pull forward at the same time.
Unison.
Everybody's backing up in unison.
Yeah.
And it's just incredible to watch.
Yeah, what they have, they're actually, what do you call it, protocol, whatever, to get on that elite division is amazing what they have to do.
It is
I
elite,
mean,
yeah.
That's
You
nice.
know, it's really
They're-
something.
they're
I mean, at that
really
funeral,
cool.
it was over like 300 bikes.
Wow.
When they rolled by, everybody was like, their jaw was like, it was like the kid in the candy store.
It's very impressive.
It's and they are.
It's a
straight.
site that everybody
sit up.
really
Oh,
should
it's
see
crazy.
at least
Yeah,
once,
it's really cool.
because they do an amazing job, and then they're so cool. When I ask them, can I take a picture? Everybody's like, wait a second, we got to get good. We got to get in front of the bikes. Can we get everybody in? I'm like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
some of the stuff I've done over the years with them, even Nassau County is now starting to do the same thing.
Yep.
With their motorcycle units.
Awesome.
And Suffolk is still a little behind, but they're working.
They're
on
working on
that
it, yeah.
same.
It's because the roads are so bad.
It's probably also a lot of city guys are hopefully coming out to Nassau and Suffolk and changing, shifting jobs. Maybe that's and then they're bringing the good stuff with them.
Yeah.
Could
Well,
be.
the Nassau motorcycle squad is awesome too.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
are. We
Yeah.
we supplied bikes to the city for many years, and
Wow.
we do Nassau in a lot of villages, but it's pretty amazing, and Nassau is pretty awesome too.
Yeah, I love that. I mean,
Nassau was really good to me last year, Memorial Day, when we did the classic car drive-through
Right.
Eisenhower Park. All the motorcycle guys are all, as they're coming by, escorting all these classic cars in. They're waving. They're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, cowboy, how are you? Take a shot? We're good. All right, keep going." But it was definitely a lot of fun there. I had Congressman King literally put off laying of the wreath to come over and say hello to me before he went back across to
Really?
to
Wow.
get in with the rest of the politicians. So it was really cool. I've gotten to meet some really good people over the years.
Well, you do great work.
Yeah.
And thank you very
You
much.
are definitely a
Much
legend. I
appreciated.
mean, it's definitely consider you a legend.
I don't know. If
Cowboy,
I've
take my
gotten
picture.
that far yet.
Yeah.
Cowboy.
Oh,
I haven't done that to bother
mean,
you in the years.
You've seen me over the years at the end of the bridge on D. Snyder's rides.
Yeah.
Yes.
I stand in the middle so I can get everybody coming over the bridge, get them coming around the pencil, and then going back.
Yep,
over the
I
bridge.
remember
Right,
that.
right.
Yeah.
And the amount of people I have waving, and my nephew was amazed the first year he came with me to see something, and he's now 25, and he's been coming through events with me now for, I guess, since he was about 13 or 14.
Sweet. Wow.
Wow.
And the motorcycle community, because he was special needs when he was in school. The motorcycle community, between the veterans and some of the law enforcement groups, are the ones who really taught him to read and to enjoy reading.
Wow, that's cool.
Because the special education program in the schools was so overcrowded, they didn't concentrate on those that really cared about wanting to learn.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
Yeah.
So it was through the motorcycle community, mostly the Marine Corps, the Leathernecks.
That's fantastic.
That actually taught him to read and enjoy reading.
That's fantastic.
Which
yeah.
is really cool. So
stuff.
when anybody says anything about bikers, my nephew's like, yeah, they taught me how to read better than teachers.
And Leatherneck, they're in Massapequa, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Leathernecks is a good example.
Yeah. That's like one of the best.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to Paul.
Yeah, we actually Paul made an awesome jambalaya for yesterday for the event we did over there yesterday.
Did he?
Which was great.
That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
We got James McLaughlin on here saying it's about time there's a radio station for bikers. We're here, man.
Yeah.
We're here, James.
People
Call
need
in
to
anytime you
understand
want.
that. Yeah, people need to understand.
Yeah. You know, and,
Let
you know,
everybody know that we're there, not just bikers. Let everyone know so that we can educate the general public.
right. Well, you know what? We got to educate the general public about driving and looking out for bikes.
Yes.
That's this
many-
week
Damn
alone has
straight.
been a bad
This
week.
alone, how many did we lose? We lost what?
I
Three
think
or
we-
four?
Yeah.
Too many.
It was almost every day.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the
And
weather got nice, but
I know there's
that's
a couple of potholes out there that I think are filled in with old Volkswagens.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
And,
I agree.
I was on the Long Island Expressway with my 24-foot truck. I hit a pothole so hard, my mirror came in. I actually had to pull over to put my mirror back out.
Yeah.
That's how hard the potholes, how horrible they are.
They really are. They're horrible.
On a bike, forget about it. I would have been dead.
Terrifying.
They're
Yeah, it
horrible,
is.
and nobody's really doing anything. What they're doing
Nope.
is they're trying to do quick patches, and a quick patch, all you got to do, enough people hit it, and it's a pothole again.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, they're not.
Mike, can you
that's
put
where
this up a second?
that's where a bait comes in because Chris, they
Absolutely.
are
Chris has been
fighting
on top of
and
stuff.
it's unbelievable what they're doing.
Tommy Bronco
Yep.
Gustafson that works on some of the road crews. He's been on top of letting people know where they're doing the grading of the roads,
Yep.
so that you know
Yep.
where everything is changing. You know, the
Right.
asphalt and the surface changes. He does his best to get on either on your site or on some of the Long Island biker sites.
Yes, I've seen
Right.
that.
To
I've
let
seen it.
people know, give a heads up as to what's going on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm actually a little worried this weekend with our poker run. They are starting to grade roads.
Oh, yeah.
Around here, I mean, East Northport, Larkfield might be.
Oh, really?
So, like, we might have to change up the route. Let people know from Nappers, don't go up Larkfield.
No.
You know, we
Right.
might have to cut down 25A up Comac
Or
Road,
come
but,
up the
but
other
these
way.
are all things even,
These
Chris
are all,
posts
you know,
stuff,
they're kind of a little
and
bit
that's all
nicer
local
anyway.
town.
Exactly.
They're
You don't
a
want to
little
go down
nicer ride
Larkfield.
anyway. So.
Yeah.
And, and there actually is a new technology out that if there is a bike that you in your group, okay,
Yes, I've heard of this.
that goes down or runs out of gas or something, it's called rider alert technology. Okay, it goes
Yes.
on your handlebars.
Yes.
Okay, and if you're riding with a group of people, and let's say one guy runs out of gas, he hits the button, the other riders get alerted.
That something happened.
That
And
something
then
happened.
If the bike actually goes down a certain angle, they're getting notified also. Let's say, if, God forbid, a biker went down.
Right.
It'll also notify them
Right.
also.
I know the one. What was it? Friday that one went down on Southern State. Right?
Yes. By 107.
By 107.
Yep.
And the response crews were fantastic. His brothers and others were. I mean, there was someone else that wasn't riding, that was literally helping to block him
Right.
Off, yep.
while he
I
was
heard
down
that.
to alert traffic, go around, go
Right,
around.
right.
And his brothers were out there with with flares or with just like waving people off
Yeah.
to let them know there was someone on the ground.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, with bikes, it's kind of hard to block sometimes.
Right.
That's right.
And
You
the
got cars
and the
or
response
trucks.
was incredible. They got there very quickly.
Yep.
First responders were really good. They did an amazing job of taking over for his brothers and the others that were there.
Yeah, that's Jericho, I think.
Yeah.
Fire department over there.
Yeah.
So check out rideralerttech.com and get yours today.
There you go.
There you go. Check
and
it out.
he might be at Nappers, actually.
He might be at Nappers. He might be at
They've
Nappers.
been at Miller's.
Yeah.
Bike week.
He was at yep.
Been there.
Yeah, he was at Bike Week also.
Yep.
Yes, he was. So hey, check it out, man. I know you guys don't need it,
Right.
but not that, but Laser East, okay, hair removal, okay.
No, I'm good.
And it's right next door.
I need one
It's
little
one of
I
our
got.
sponsors right here in the building.
I
If you
need
got a
one little
tattoo
I
you
got.
want
We're
removed
good.
or something, come right here to 6143 Jericho Turnpike to Laser East. They do all kinds of stuff. All kinds
They
of stuff.
change names,
for
you
the
know,
lady.
like
Come during the day so you can find the building.
yeah, like if you have Tara and you want to change it to Tommy or something. I don't know. What
Hey, I want to say hi to Tina Salmon out there. Hello, Tina. KJ, John Hawkins, Ellen still on. She said good night.
Oh, you finally met
That was-
John Hawkins, actually.
I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I
His
did.
little grandson always.
Oh,
ran the
yeah, that's
hall
right,
and
right.
stuff, Remember?
Kevin at First Manufacturing Store. What's up, Kevin?
What's up, Kevin?
Yep. So, oh my God, I can't believe it's almost 10 o'clock already.
He said you like John's
Roger
voice,
already.
actually.
What?
He said, "Oh, he's got a nice voice."
I said that?
Yeah, he got a little freaked out. Actually, he told me he's like, "What's up with him?"
Yeah. Hey, man, nice voice, dude.
He said he was like gazing in his eyes. Or whatever.
I was looking at this pizza he was holding. But hey, we got bike night coming. They coming to bike night this week?
Yeah, I'll be there this week.
Napatandies,
We're
we got
gonna kill
Axe
it.
Flowing.
Yeah, I know. Those guys. Are those the guys that were at the Nights on Bikes last year?
I don't know.
What the heck's his
It's
name
a-
again? Hold on.
Hold on. We're going to figure it out here.
I think it is. I'm not
We
sure.
have
It
a
was-
Zeppeli truck coming.
I don't want to
that's
give
good.
too much
Yes,
Fried
information.
Oreos.
Nice.
We also have a new logo coming up.
Vinny?
The new logo.
Yes.
Hopefully the shirt will
It's
be
Vinny.
there. The new
Yes.
logo.
Vinny, yes.
That'd be cool.
Right?
It's actually not even the logo that I just put up. No, it is. Sorry, it is. My bad.
Yeah. So that's not our new logo. That's our new T-shirt design.
Yes.
Our logo will always be the Motorcycle Man Radio one. But, we're going to have that design. And plus, we're going to start making new ones. We're going to start getting new ones.
I'd like to request that in a pin for my.
That will be a pin also.
Yes, sir.
It'll be a patch. It'll be a pin. It'll be a sticker. It'll be a koozie, towel, all good stuff.
I just need the pin for my hat.
There you go.
There was actually people requesting dirty towels.
Dirty towels.
Yeah.
Used
Okay.
towels.
Specifically by me. I don't know why. I don't know.
Got me on a good day. I'm not even going there.
No, actually, John Frew gets the dirty towel. Right?
Yeah, actually, you know what, Jimmy? Just talk real quick about Paws Walk because he actually has a dog
Okay.
from
Yeah,
it.
actually,
And we're trying to get him at these Wednesday
I'm
nights.
remiss in that I didn't mention the organization. They're in this concert. It's Paws of War.
Paws of War.
Oh, they're awesome people.
And
Rob.
they're
Really
awesome
good.
people. We also donate to them. And they train service dogs for first responders and
Okay.
military free.
Wow.
They'll
That's
set you-
awesome.
yeah, they'll set him up with a dog.
Every
Need
dog
dog
that they
food
train
or anything
stays
else.
right here to help a vet
Exactly.
or a first responder here
Yeah.
on Long Island.
We're trying to get them to the bike nights, but they're having a
Yeah.
little bit of problem with
They've brought dogs from Afghanistan here. for
Yes.
First responder, military or first responders.
Yeah.
That were over
I
in
did an event
Afghanistan.
for them a couple of years ago. I do
Right.
Memorial Day weekend. I always do a 2-day music event at Bartini in Babylon called All Peace All Night.
Okay.
and I do an acoustic night on Friday, and then I do all bands on Saturday.
Right.
And all the proceeds, everything we do goes to a different Long Island charity every year.
Awesome.
This year we're doing it for Suffolk County United Veterans. And all the musicians are all local Long Island musicians that do originals, that do covers. They throw out a little bit of everything out there, and we have a good time. And it's all the money stays right here to help our veterans on Long Island.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really Jimmy's dog Henry. He's from down south. He actually has an accent bark. It's really interesting.
I've actually been going in.
It's like bark,
2.5 years.
Yeah.
You know, and he's doing great. He's a great.
That's
dog,
great, man.
and he's all, I was gonna bring him tonight, but
that would have been cool. That would have been cool.
Yeah, whatever.
But
if you shit on the floor, that's up to you.
You got to bring a brick shovel, that's for sure.
Well trained.
And spray.
What is how big is he?
125 pounds.
Yeah.
Really?
Long haired
No,
shepherd.
if you would have bought, if you had to go, say, go in the bathroom, in the men's room there, it's already stuffed up. Now give the guy something to work for when he has to unclog that shit.
Yeah.
But
And
wow.
another thing that most people don't realize with a service dog or a veterans assistance dog, if you see the dog with a vest and no handler,
Right.
that means their handler is down and they want you to follow them so that there's some way of helping.
Oh,
most people don't realize if you see a dog with
Right.
no person, that means their person is down, injured somehow, and they need help, and the dog will
Wow.
lead you back to that person to help whatever way you can.
That's awesome. I see that with a horse one time.
Yeah.
I was working in Queens, and a horse was running down the block. Just running down the block by himself. So we followed the horse. And what happened was it bucked, and the cop that was on it flew off.
got flown.
But the horse knew to run back to the stable.
Right.
Right back, yeah.
And that's what it is with, like, in a crowd, most dogs will go up to the first person that they can find and try and the best they can to get your attention and turn around and start running. And they want you to follow them.
Wow.
To be able to help their
Pause
handler.
was unbelievable.
Wow, it's good
Most
stuff.
people think it's a physical disability, but it doesn't have to be a physical disability.
No,
Yeah.
No, it
Especially with
doesn't.
our military coming
With the
back
military.
here.
That's the
You
problem
know?
is we teach these young men and women how to be soldiers. But when they come back home, we forget to teach them how to be human beings again.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And not all wounds are visible, and people tend to forget that.
Yep. That's
I deal with a lot of PTSD issues from my service days.
Wow.
And then when you couple that in with some of the anxieties, it kind of goes through the roof.
Yeah.
And not many people recognize the signs because I've gotten so good over the years at hiding them.
yeah. Yep.
And there are one or two that look out there that are out there that look at me and say, "Are you okay? Is everything good?"
Right. They
You
know.
Yeah. You know, like if I walk in to see a band or if I'm in an area where I'm not used to, I'm constantly looking around, looking for another way out other than the way I just came in.
Yeah.
Right, right.
So that, just anticipating my ways around. And when you see a dog walk into an area like a bar or an enclosed area, you'll see the dog doing the same
Checking
thing.
out his- yeah.
Checking out.
Yeah.
So that if something happens, it's going to lead its master this way or that way rather than where the action is taking place.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
And
That
it's
really is.
It's amazing what some of these dogs are capable of.
Absolutely. Jimmy got his dog for his visual disabilities.
But, I mean, that's
So
where a
that's
lot
why
of
the dog sits on the tank while he's driving?
But that's where a lot of the biker community and the military came into play because it was back in the day. It was military groups that came back and they formed these clubs
To get together
Back
and
in the day,
work with
get
each other.
together.
That was
Yeah,
where
yeah.
motorcycle clubs started. Was after
Yeah.
World War II.
Right.
Most of the pilots and bombardiers and these guys were gathering together to just because they didn't know what to do.
Yeah, and they can
were
relate to
coming
each
back
other.
and they could
That's-
understand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's,
And
that's amazing.
that's the great thing about Suffolk County United Veterans. They do a Joe Dwyer peer-to-peer program for those suffering from PTSD, where instead of sitting in an office with a doctor or someone that has never seen a day of combat in their life, they're sitting among a group of their own peers from different conflicts, but all understanding the same concept. That was started here on Long Island and is now in 18 different counties throughout
Wow.
New York State.
Wow.
And other states are starting to adopt the programs as well.
Nice.
Because a doctor that's never seen a combat zone, never understood what's going on, how is he supposed to tell me what I'm feeling? Or
Yeah.
Right,
how to
no,
deal with what I'm dealing
Yeah,
with.
that makes sense.
And you see people dealing with it after 9/11 as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
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 Yeah.
So, wow, I can't believe the time. And we're sorry, Lucky, if you're out there watching the show, we couldn't get too Lucky tonight. He's with Cycle Fish.
Oh, okay.
And he usually does a video chat with us to talk to us about what's going on in the events. But we have the scroller going on the bottom of the screen right now, powered by Cycle Fish. So, Lucky, we'll get to you next week.
Well, we also, if I can mention, we have a Rolling Thunder.
Sure.
Rolling Thunder NY6 is a division of Rolling Thunder National. Memorial Day weekend on the Sunday, the May 30th.
2 weeks.
We're going to do a gathering at the Marine Corps League. We're going to have a few politicians just, looking for a free meal and actually letting us know about some of the legislation that's out there for our veterans that a lot of them are not aware of. And then they're going to do a short ride to do a memorial wreath laying. And then they're coming back to the Marine Corps League. We're going to have bands. We're going to have food trucks.
You got a flyer for that? You could send
I
this?
do.
Yeah.
I do, actually. I brought
Okay,
one
good,
with me,
perfect.
so
Leave
this
that.
way
We'll
you
make
guys
sure
are
we
all
get
set.
that up there. Yeah.
Sure.
And everything we raise stays to help our vets here on the island, and keep everything going. We do visits to a lot of the veterans over at Northport that have no families.
Yep.
There are times we'll go over when the movie theaters open again. We'll take a bunch of guys out to a movie.
Right.
We'll take them out to lunch, just so that they get out of the space and realize that somebody still does give a damn about them.
Right, exactly.
You know?
And they need that.
Yeah,
that's
they
important.
Do. That's a major concept. With some of these guys, we're losing World War II veterans at an astronomical rate, and that's literally living history that's disappearing.
Yeah.
Most of these guys are in their early to late 90s. Some of them have reached the 100 mark, and sit and listen. Their stories are something you're never going to find in a book.
No.
Yeah.
And now Korean War veterans are also getting into a point where we're losing them. We're starting to lose more and more Vietnam vets to Agent Orange, and unfortunately, we do lose almost 22 veterans, and that's
probably
a very low,
Right.
low shot number, but it's 22 plus 1. We lose at least 22 former veterans and at least one active duty every day.
Yep. Wow. Yeah, nobody knows those stats.
Yeah, people don't realize that. So
that's one of the reasons I do 23 push-ups every morning.
there you go.
Nice.
I want you to do
these
24
guys.
tomorrow.
No. 23.
I can do 3.
23 is where I stop.
Yeah.
Up at Stewart Air Force Base, we do the honor flights.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and we
bring
do.
Yes,
we
I'm
bring the
actually going to be
veterans
doing.
up to the honor flights and.
I'm going to be doing a lot of work with Honor Flight. I ran
Matt?
into a few of the people during a 100th birthday celebration for a gentleman in New Hyde Park, and somehow I got shanghaied into doing traffic control. And so the gentleman from Honor Flight walked up to me and he's like, "I see you at so many different events. You and I need to do some stuff together so that our stuff is preserved for history."
Sure.
Yeah.
You know? And that day was awesome because we had one guy that was 100 years old, plus he had 8 friends that were there that were all in their 90s. And these guys were incredible to talk to.
Wow.
It was like I just sat and talked to these guys for about 2 hours after the parade was done.
Wow.
No, it's so true.
Wow.
It is.
Yeah.
I know when we do these the birthday drive-bys, the fire riders. It's amazing, like
Oh, yeah.
what even the community does.
Mm-hmm.
Local
Sure.
fire departments come out, the
for these
neighbors.
guys,
I
and
mean,
it's
Kids love it.
incredible.
Yeah, the kids
it's
love
so
that.
cool. They really,
It really
you
is.
can't
and-
forget our
and
history.
It lets these people
No, never.
know that they're not forgotten about.
Yep.
Yeah, but like Cowboy's saying is that once these people, World War II veterans, Korea, and on, when they're gone, then it's time to rewrite history. And
Exactly.
history
Yep,
changes.
absolutely.
These people are here and not forever, but they're here now, and they keep it accurate.
That's true.
you
Right.
know?
And
Very
these,
true.
these are people that made it possible for us to do what we do.
Exactly.
Exactly,
Wasn't for
yeah.
what they fought for,
They're-
we wouldn't
you
be
know,
here.
That's
most,
right.
most of these guys in their 90s are the reasons we're not speaking German or Japanese today.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah.
and
That's a fact.
and these guys from Korea think that they've been forgotten about because of what the situation was.
Yep.
So when you do see somebody wearing a Korean War vet, just walk up to them, say thank you, and say you are not forgotten.
Yeah.
You know, and with the Vietnam vet, you see a Vietnam vet, you walk up to him, you shake his hand, you say welcome home.
Yeah.
You know, because these guys got
They weren't
nothing.
even welcome. Yeah, when
No.
they came home, it was like, all right, see you later, bye. Yeah.
They were
Yeah, it's
literally
amazing.
told to change out of their uniforms on the airplane before stepping off.
Yeah.
And there
Wow.
was no reason for that.
Wow.
Because
Crazy.
these guys went and did what nobody else wanted to do. You know, you had
No,
the
who
guys
wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that.
You had the guys
Huh?
that headed to Canada, or the guys that suddenly decided, oh, you know what? I think I want to go to college.
Yeah.
Or whatever to avoid the draft. And those that stepped up were literally, in so many ways, betrayed by our own government with some of what was
Yep.
going on.
Unbelievable. Crazy stuff.
Well,
you know what? You guys got a lot of great stories. I'd like to have you back in here again.
we could do another overtime hour.
I know.
Yeah, we're going to save that for next week.
I think I want to have you guys back on the show again. All of you, man. It's
Come
great
out
stuff.
Wednesday night. We could bullshit a little bit more. While he's on the mic, we go sit in the back.
There you go.
The funny thing is that when we're off the air, I was saying before, like the show goes on. It's like we
Yeah,
we just love talking
Yeah.
about motorcycles.
Oh, yeah,
It just
yeah.
goes on.
All
and on
right,
and
commercials.
on.
All right, so anyway, what were you saying?
Branches off in so many other ways.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
we have a big announcement for Sturgis coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
Cool.
Yeah, and you
One of
listen,
you
when
guys
you
wanna
get
put
that,
me in a
Jimmy,
trailer to go out, I'd be
back
more than
on it,
happy
you
to
know?
go too, so I'm good.
You right, bitch?
Put me in a trailer. I'm good. You got to get your trailer out there somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm good for trailers, by the way.
I want to thank Jimmy from the Firefighters coming in tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for what you do, man. Appreciate you. Cowboy, thank you for what you've done and what you do
And continue to do.
and continue to do.
Yeah, somebody's got to take care of
Yeah.
this stuff.
And Larry, keep selling the bikes because we need the biker world out there to have ride.
I want to thank you, Larry.
And I got to say,
Thank you, guys.
Nassau Holly has always been great to me and very, pleasant when I come out for events, whether it was a full throttle event or just something that you guys had going on that someone let me know about.
Right.
You guys have always made me feel right at home, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Well,
much.
when Larry
Thank you,
found
Cowboy.
out,
Thank you, Jimmy.
When Larry found out you were coming, he did one of those sidekicks in the air.
Well, thank you, Larry, for
That
coming in.
explains the blood on the rug. Like,
Thank you for the gifts.
Everybody.
Yes,
Thank you. This guy will be on my desk forever.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Knowing it came from you and from Harley Davidson in Nassau County, I appreciate it.
Hope he's not camera shy.
He's not. Look at him. Looks like my buddy Randy. Hi, Michael.
Yeah, definitely does.
I want to thank everybody out in the feed. Mike Barron, Michael Gardner is on the show from Gardner's a Soul. Great band.
oh yeah, those guys are awesome.
We open up with them a lot.
Yeah.
So thank you for everything you guys do out there. KJ, now if you guys noticed on the Motorcycle Mayhem page, we're getting some beautiful girls out there. Beautiful.
Yes.
KJ's putting them up. Michael, where we getting them from? Where's the logo? That black logo. Put it up. Right there.
Photography.
Are there no more on there?
That's all I got.
That's all. Check him out on Facebook. Check him out on Instagram.
Yeah, he does some really
Great work.
He does some awesome stuff.
Beautiful girls. And KJ puts that up. And Rosita, they're both from Australia.
Nice.
They're in Australia running the show from there.
Cool.
So they're helping me here.
Off hours for us. Though.
So it's a 24-hour show, basically.
Well, actually, not off hours. It just depends on where you're at.
When
Yeah,
we're sleeping,
true.
they're awake.
True.
When they're awake, we're
What
sleeping.
is this
Yeah.
thing called sleep that everybody keeps
Hey,
telling
do that
me
when you're
about?
dead, right? You know what
Yeah,
you say?
it's like I'm not sure what that is.
Kevin, I can't pronounce Kevin's last name. Can you
Oh,
pronounce-
yeah. What is that?
Well, I don't know. I got
Kevin O.
Just go
Kevin
with
O.
Kevin Alphabet. and just
Yeah,
go with
first manufacturer of Freeport. Now open on Sundays. All right.
Okay, nice.
And don't forget to go to.
Don't they do a bike night there as well?
They do some bike events over
I
there.
think they do a couple of bike events over there. I think they just recently started doing.
Yeah, they're doing bike events over there. Something's
You know,
always
like
going
a
on.
weeknight gathering
Go
or
see
something
Bobby
like that.
Sands.
Yeah.
Sandman. The Sandman.
The Sandman. That's
I love it, man. I love. He's awesome.
that story.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Remember
no,
that was
it's
awesome.
So, and check out Dickie's next door, the barbecue place. It's
Oh,
awesome.
cool. All right.
Yeah.
Oh man,
He still,
we
has,
love
it,
you,
he
KJ.
still has that in his fingernails.
I do. Later. All right, man. And don't forget, Wednesday night's bike night at Napa Tandy's in Northport this year.
Yes.
This year.
This
week. 229 Laurel Avenue in Northport, New York.
Yep, and then we got the Fire Riders Poker Run Sunday.
Fire Riders Pokemon. No, but
Kickstands up
first,
9:30.
on Saturday,
Oh,
we
that's
have.
right. Yeah, we got a full weekend.
We
there.
have.
You guys are busy.
Yeah, right. We have. What's the event we're having? We're giving away a guitar.
We're giving away a electric guitar signed by autographed by Jesse James Dupree.
Jesse
We're giving
James.
away
Nice.
a trip to Sturgis.
Yes.
Yeah. All the concerts and all the accommodations.
Yep.
Yeah, that all goes with it.
And we'll be there as well. Motorcycle Mayhem will be doing some live stuff there.
That sounds good. What time does that start on Saturday?
Saturday, we're open at 8:30. But the giveaways are going to be announced at 3:00.
3:00?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we can sleep a little late.
Yeah, right. I'm up at 4 every morning.
I'm not an early guy when it comes.
I thought you didn't go to bed.
I usually go to bed around 11.
If you get up 4, that means you're going to bed early.
No,
Okay, I gotta be up at 3:30.
I'm up by 4.
Then we got the poker run, right?
Yes, Sunday,
On
yeah.
Sunday,
Yep.
starting at Miller's Ale House in Levittown, ending at Miller's Ale House in Comac.
Yes.
So I think maybe I'll go to the Comac location and get all the Insight festivities.
I'll be there.
Yes.
I'll be there.
That's literally down the road from my house. So
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah.
I'll be there playing music.
Yeah, we'll be at both. We'll
So,
kick it off,
come on
and then
down.
we're going to shoot right to Comac. So
Right. So it's gonna be a good day, good weekend, fun-filled weekend.
Yes.
It's going to be nice.
I want to thank Jesse James Dupree for calling in the
That
show.
was
He was awesome tonight.
That was really cool.
A phone call that turned into a video call.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think you planned that.
Wait. Can you read that? His last name is pronounced Ohu El La La.
Whoa, boy.
Wait.
Where is he
Or
from?
who?
It's in front of me.
Oh, the laugh
Ohula.
out loud though
Ohula.
wasn't part of the name.
No?
Okay, Kevin Hula. Hula. I love it. It's awesome. Good
Yeah.
guy.
You gotta love it.
Good guy. Great place.
Cool.
All right, guys. So we're gonna say goodnight, and I want you guys back on the show again real soon.
All
Yes.
right.
And you guys are always welcome. The door's
Tell me
always
when,
open.
now that I know where the place
Yeah,
is. I can find it in the
he's
dark.
texting me. I can't find it.
Yeah.
I'm by Birkin. You went too far west. I'm by the firehouse. You went too far east. Is it the dark building? Yes.
That's it. We're
That's
good.
it.
Joe, I got to tell you, we saw your car go by. We kept shutting the lights. We got another half hour. Shut him down. He just went right by. We're like, yes. All right,
I
tell
thought
him.
there was a power failure in the neighborhood or something.
He kept texting, colder, hotter, hotter.
Kevin's from Columbia. So.
Columbia.
Again, great night, man. I'm fantastic, man. I'm blown away by you guys. All you guys, thank you so much for coming in and
Yeah, safe home,
and
guys.
everyone watching. Love you guys. Good night, Kevin. Right? No, I know you're the guy with the long hair.
Columbia.
Yeah,
It might
cool
be
hair.
good morning, actually, in Columbia.
It might be.
I'm not good with
No,
that.
it's been a while since I've been there, so.
Yeah.
All right, Michael just took us off the air, so I think we got
I
to.
didn't yet. Not yet.
Well,
Okay.
We
again,
gotta wrap
this
it
is a
up,
tough one to say goodbye. I don't want to say goodbye.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up.
Good night, everybody. Love you
Good
all.
night.
See
Take
you
care.
next Monday. See you Wednesday. See you Saturday. See you Sunday. See you Sunday.
Awesome.
Good night.
All right.
Let's eat some.